Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amondria. Thank you all for being here. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Before I get into my normal intro, I do have a couple quick announcements for you all. The first announcement is I did make an Instagram account for this channel. So if you would like to follow my new Instagram for this channel, it's going to be the same name as this channel, Goddess Amondria. So definitely go ahead and follow. I definitely will follow everyone back. And on that channel, I will do like pick a card readings, just little short pick a card readings on IGTV, pick a card for the day or anything else that you guys want to see. And it's also going to be helpful so you guys can know when I'm posting videos or any other announcements that I need you guys to know. So definitely go ahead and follow that Instagram account. That way you guys can keep up with me. I know it's kind of hard to keep up with me because YouTube doesn't allow me to post messages on the platform just yet on the community tab. So that's why I went ahead and made an Instagram account so you guys could keep up with me and keep up with what's going on with the channel and videos that I'm going to be posting. So if you guys definitely want to do that, go ahead and follow my Instagram. I will follow you back. My Instagram account will be in the description box below. Also, the second announcement will be about personal readings. So I do want to let you guys know that my schedule is available and open for any personal readings. I don't just do spirit baby readings. Now that is the main personal reading that I do, but I do offer a variety of other readings like twin flame, divine connection, love messages, love readings, just general guidance, anything that you're looking for. I can do a reading for you. So if you would like to, if you feel called to, definitely send me an email with your information, and I can send you all my information for the prices and what the personal readings entail. I do also want to say that if you are resonating with most of my readings, especially these spirit baby readings, I definitely would advise you to book a personal reading, because that is your spirit baby talking to you and letting you know these messages. 9 times out of 10 they want you to speak to them, and they want to get their messages to you because you might be resonating with so many of my general readings. So there's probably more messages that they have for you, or it's probably a specific clearer message that they have for you, because these are like I say all the time, they're just general readings. So it can literally fit anyone's situation. It can literally fit anything that's going on. But if you would like to look more into your situation, into your spirit baby, anything that you want to know, definitely book a reading, especially if you're resonating with most of my videos. And I know a lot of you, you will leave comments, and I really appreciate your comments. But a lot of you will leave comments, and a lot of you will tell me all the time how you resonate with my videos every time I post them. So especially with the spirit baby readings, if you feel like your baby is talking through me, then I definitely would advise you to book a reading. That way you can understand more of their messages and know what they're wanting to tell you and know more about them, because a lot of the spirit babies want you to connect with them. They want you to know who they are. They want you to hear their messages. So definitely would advise a lot of you to book a personal reading. You don't have to, like I said, these are just general readings, and if you resonate with them, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, just definitely book a personal reading if you feel called to. My schedule is open to those that are looking to get a reading. It does take me at least 3 to 5 business days, because I do work within divine timing, so I try to get it out when it is meant to. But yeah, my schedule is pretty open, so that is mostly what I wanted to announce for that. But that's actually all the announcements that I have. So if you want to, definitely follow my Instagram, and if you would like to, definitely book a personal reading. But other than that, just please continue to support my channel. I'm so grateful to all of you. Continue to like, share, leave comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post videos. Yeah, today we're back with another pick a card reading, and over the weekend I had to really rest my energy. This is why I'm coming back, like 5 days later. And over the weekend I did have a few personal readings that I was doing as well, so I had to take a break, you guys. I had to take a break. But today's reading is going to be a future child pick a card reading. So one of our lovely subscribers, they suggested to me to do a future pick a card reading, future child pick a card reading. And I cannot pronounce her name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name, but she knows who she is. So if you watch this video, thank you very much for suggesting this video. I felt like, wow, this is actually pretty interesting. So if you guys want to suggest videos, if you want to see a certain type of video, definitely leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram, and I definitely will get back to you, and I will do that video. This channel is for you guys, and I want to put out content that you guys want to watch as well. But yes, this is gonna be a future child pick a card reading. I did connect with the spirit baby, so if you feel like your baby is coming through in this reading, then the message is for you. I have here 4 piles. I have here pile 1 with this this lovely crown and this flower, although I think a lot of you probably know what this flower really is, but and then for pile 2, I have this play charm and this smiley face that came off a birthday cake. I have here for pile 3 a butterfly and this Hello Kitty charm. And for pile 4, I have here this heart, gingerbread man, and this sweet cupcake. So the babies wanted to do more than 1 charms, especially for pile 4. And these are the ones that they picked. So I was just like, you know, let's just go ahead and go with it. So they want to be a little fun today. This is going to be just a general future child pick a card reading. It's just going to be fun, and it's just going to look into the future of what your child might possibly be or what they might possibly do. So please take this reading with a grain of salt. Please use your intuition. If you feel called to, definitely book a personal reading so you can actually see who your child really is and what they are going to be like in the future. But this is a general reading, so just take the messages that resonate. If you don't resonate with this video, that's absolutely okay. You can choose another pile, or the reading might not be for you. And I do have a variety of other spirit baby readings. I will be posting a couple more readings this week, maybe 1 or 2 at the end of the week. But yeah, other than that, I do honor every single message. It's very honest, open, and truthful reading, and whatever comes through will come through. And if you do hear any background noises in the back, I do apologize for that. I try to work around it as best as I can. And other than that, I do have music playing. So this intro was already very long, so I do want to go ahead and get started with the reading. Timestamps will be in the description box below, so definitely go ahead and skip to the timestamp for your reading, whichever pile you were drawn to. But I hope you guys are having a great day today, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Hope you guys are having a great day today. If you picked pile 1, you picked it here with a lovely flower and this little rubber band crown. So today's reading is a future child pick a card reading, so please take the messages that resonate. This is a general reading. If you would like a more personal reading, definitely send me an email with your information. My email will be in the description box below, and definitely send me an email so I can get you set up with a personal reading. I also want to say, if you would like to, definitely follow me on Instagram, my new Instagram account for this channel. That way you can keep up with me in this channel and things that I'll be posting, and pick a card readings and things like that. But yeah, so please use your intuition, please use your discernment when watching these videos, these pick a card readings. If you do not resonate, you can pick another pile, or the reading may not be for you. I do have a variety of other spirit baby readings as well, and other readings that you can look into. But let's just go ahead and get started. And like I said, you guys pick the flower and you pick the crown. All right. So first we're going to look at the babies that are coming through, and we only have 2 babies. Actually, I picked 2 Rugrats cards for each pile, so it can just be a very general, specific reading. So, but the Rugrat cards that came through were, oh, look at that. We have here 2 little girls. We have here Susie and we have here Kimmy. Interesting. Wow. And they're both green cards. So these little girls could be sisters. So you could have this one girl. Susie's actually older than Kimmy in the Rugrats show. So you can have this one little girl, and then after that, after maybe a few years, you'll have another girl. So they can end up being sisters. They could be twins. But I definitely feel like this girl is going to be older. This is actually the Queen of Wands, and this is the Nine of Wands. So I definitely feel like she's going to be older, and then this little girl is going to come very later. But some of you could be having twins. Some of you could have 1 girl. Some of you could have 2 girls. But I definitely feel like if these 2 spirit babies are connected to you, then this one is going to be older, and you're going to have this one later. Very much later. But other than that, yeah, these are the 2 babies that came through. So let's just go ahead and look into these babies. So first we're going to kick off the reading with a couple of messages from them. They do have 2 cards here. So the first card we have here is striving. So it says, eventually the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Okay. Wow. So I'm definitely feeling like these babies here are going to be very relaxed. Your future child is going to be very relaxed, very calm, very open, and they're definitely going to be like a very trusting soul. So they're going to be able to they're going to have like such a trusting aura, such a trusting vibe that people are going to automatically be drawn to them. But they're going to move with the flow. They're going to be very calm. They might be water signs. This does give me like a big water sign, so maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they can be very intuitive as well. But I definitely feel like this future child here is going to be they're going to be very driven. They're gonna be very driven, but it's not that type of drive where it's impulsive. It's that type of drive where they know they can make things happen. They know that even if it doesn't happen for them, they're gonna be okay. Like, that's that go with the flow vibe. Like, they know that they're gonna be straight no matter what, and they're not gonna always try to make things happen, but they're going to be they're still going to make sure they do what they want to do, make sure they go after their goals. They're going to make sure that things are in line for them. They're going to make sure it's in alignment before they go after it. But I definitely feel like they're just going to be very calm and relaxed and very open. They might like to express themselves a lot. They might like to express their emotions, and they probably would like to they'll be very free. I hear free spirit, so they're gonna be a very free spirit, and they're gonna be very open-minded is what I'm feeling. They're gonna be very open-minded to the possibilities of things happening or how it might happen. I hope that makes sense, but it's more so they're just gonna be very open-minded. They're not gonna be like inside the box type of person. They're gonna think outside the box, and they're gonna believe in the infinite possibilities. This future child might be very spiritual is what I'm getting. They might be very spiritual, and they listen to their heart, so they're driven more by the heart instead of their mind and the ego. So that helps them go with the flow, that helps them trust, that helps them be free. It helps them to open up to love. They're gonna be very, very open is definitely what I'm getting. And I just definitely feel like this future child is they're gonna work hard. They're gonna strive for what they want. They're gonna progress. They're gonna have a lot of progression here. It's almost like the Chariot. They're gonna always be moving, and it's interesting because the Chariot is associated with the zodiac sign Cancer. So like I said, I definitely feel like a big water sign could be here, but I definitely feel like they're just going to be constantly moving and striving for the best. They're going to make sure that they have everything that they need. But yeah, they're going to be very free-spirited, very open, and I definitely feel like they're going to be very connected to their spirituality. Oh wow, look at this. Next card we have is confidence. So divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. So they're definitely going to be very confident. And that's why they're going to strive for what they want and go after their goals. And they're going to be very free-spirited because they're going to be very confident. And they're going to believe in the infinite possibilities because they know it's possible. They know they can make it happen. They're going to go with the flow most definitely. But they're going to be very confident in the choices that they make and the decisions that they make. And like I said, they're going to be very open-minded. So their confidence is really going to drive them. Their confidence is really going to make things happen for them. But it's not an ego type of confidence. It's more of a heart-driven confidence. So this person could also be a Leo as well. This gives me Leo vibes. I am a Leo as well. So Leos are more driven by the heart. We're very passionate. We're very loving. We have big hearts. We're very driven. We're very confident. And so I definitely feel like they're going to take on some Leo qualities. They might have their sun sign in Leo or their rising sign in Leo. I definitely feel like their rising sign might be in Leo, and like their sun sign might be like a water sign. It doesn't have to fit particularly, but that's just what the things I'm hearing. But this future child is definitely going to be very confident. very secure within themselves, within their knowing, and they're going to make sure that they go after what it is that they want. They're not going to settle for less. They're definitely not going to settle for less, because look at this. We have here this crown. They know how worthy and deserving they are. They know that they're a queen or a king. Well, we have girls here, so they know that they're queens. And they know that whatever it is that they want, they're going to achieve it. They're going to be very beautiful. They're going to be very secure. They're going to be very wealthy. They're going to achieve a lot. I'm definitely feeling this Nine of Pentacles vibe as well. So I definitely feel like they're just going to really make a life from themselves. And they're going to really build themselves up, because that is the way that they roll, is what I'm hearing. So very confident, very secure within themselves, and really I definitely feel like they're going to be very free-spirited. They're not just going to they're not going to go with the crowd. They're not going to follow the crowd and be like everybody else. They're going to beat to the own tune of their drum. I think that's how you say it. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to go with what their heart says, and they're going to move with the flow. But let's go ahead and look into their personality. So the first card I have for you is, we have here Two of Pentacles. So they're going to be very balanced. They're going to be very balanced, and they're going to have their priorities in order. I'm telling you guys, they're going to be very driven, and they're going to be very into making things happen for themselves. And look at this. We have the infinity sign right here. And as I was saying, they're going to believe in the infinite possibilities. They're going to be very connected to their spirituality. I'm telling you, this future child is going to be very connected spiritually, and they're going to be very balanced. They're going to make sure their priorities in order. They're going to make sure they're straight. They're going to make sure they're going in the right direction, because they don't want to make any mistakes, which part of life is making mistakes. So they're going to make mistakes, but they're going to learn from that. They're going to grow from that. And they're going to make sure that no matter what, they keep moving forward. Like I said, it gives me the Chariot vibes here. Like, they just keep moving. They keep going. They keep going. And whenever they fall, they pick themselves back up. But they're going to be very balanced. Very, very balanced. Oh, wow. We have here the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is like, it's like a tradition card, but it's also the all-knowing card, especially about spirituality. It's almost like the High Priestess. So definitely these children here, this future child is going to be very connected spiritually. They're going to be very calm. Look at this. You see how calm and peaceful and centered that they are? Very balanced, very calm, very centered. But I definitely feel like they're going to be really good souls. They're going to be very they're going to be into morals. They're going to have good morals, and they're going to make sure that they keep themselves in check, is what I'm hearing. They're going to have good morals. They're going to make sure they follow what's correct. They're going to make sure they follow the rules. Very good soul, very big heart. I feel like they're going to be very, very good kids, very good children, or a very good child. But I definitely feel like they're going to know a lot. They're going to be very open-minded, very open-minded. They're going to know, and they're going to know a lot about spirituality. Like I'm telling you, the Hierophant represents knowing, especially because the Hierophant, he talks about marriage, he talks about union, but he talks about knowing all the answers, especially spiritually. So I definitely feel like they're going to be very connected to their spirituality, very balanced, very centered. Oh, we also have here Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is the child card. It talks about innocence. So like I said, with this Hierophant, they're going to have very good morals, because they're going to be very innocent. They're going to be very pure. They're going to have a very good heart. They're going to make sure that they're very given. You see here, this little girl, she's given to this this man, or he could be given to her regardless, but I feel like they're gonna be very given. They're gonna be very, very open, and they're gonna be just very very sweet, very nice is what I'm hearing. They're gonna be very, very nice, but they're gonna have very good morals, because they're gonna be very innocent. They're gonna follow the rules. They're gonna make sure things are in order. They're gonna make sure things are in balance, things are fair, is what I'm hearing. So the next card I have here is, wow, Seven of Pentacles. Wow. So they're gonna be very, very this little girl, this future child, is gonna be very fertile. I definitely feel like she will have children as well. I definitely feel like she's going to this future child is going to be married to someone. and she's gonna have children with him, because this is the children card, this is the marriage card, and Seven of Pentacles is fertility and pregnancy. So I definitely feel like with her having good morals, she's gonna find someone that is very in balance with her, in alignment with her, and is very good as well, and that's going to be someone that she really cares about, that's really in her heart. She's going to be very caring, very sweet, but I definitely feel like she's going to be married and she's going to have children as well. But she's going to be very patient, takes her time, and making sure that everything is in order, making sure that the details are there, because like I said, this child is going to be very balanced, and making sure that they're constantly going after their goals, constantly making sure things are good, and making sure they achieve everything that they need to achieve. And I definitely feel like they're going to have a lot of rewards. They're going to harvest a lot of abundance. They're going to be very, very abundant. And I just definitely feel like this child is going to be very patient, especially while working on themselves and working on their money and working on their goals. They're going to be very, very patient, but they're going to have a lot of achievements is definitely what I'm feeling here. We also have here Three of Cups. So they're going to celebrate a lot of good things. See, they're going to be a very good person. So they're going to have a good group of friends as well. They're going to be very social, very open, very free, and they're going to love to celebrate. They'll probably like going out to maybe like parties, getting dressed up, looking all nice, being all fancy. I definitely feel like they're gonna be very classy. This is gonna be a very classy girl. She's gonna love to drink, but I feel like she's gonna do it in moderation. She's not gonna overdo it. She's not gonna be like a sloppy drunk. I feel like this little girl, this future child, is gonna be very classy, but she's gonna have a good solid group of friends. They're gonna be very good people. She's gonna be a very good person, very, very good person, very friendly, very sociable, very open, very nice. And I definitely feel like she's going to be liked by a lot of people. I definitely feel like a lot of people are going to be drawn to this little girl, this future child, because she has this very open aura. She has this very sweet, bubbly energy that people are just drawn to her. Like, you just want to be her friend. And I'm getting so many goosebumps. So this future child, this little girl, it could be either one of them, but I definitely feel like they're gonna have a solid group of friends. They're gonna love to celebrate and love to have fun, go out, be sociable, be nice, and definitely have a good time with people. Definitely she's gonna be a very good person, very good within herself, and she's gonna make sure she sticks to her morals, making sure that things are good for her and that she doesn't settle for anything less. But I definitely feel like she's going to be very sociable, be very, very sociable. She might be a night owl, but I definitely feel like she's going to have her share. She's wanting to party, she wants to go out, she wants to be having fun, she wants to go out with her friends, go to the movies, go out on dates and things like that. So and this is probably going to be a group of friends that she stays close with for quite a while. It just might be like I feel like it might be 2 or 3 friends that she'll be really close with, and they're gonna stick with her for a very long time. And the last card, wow, the Empress. Oh my god, I knew this card was gonna come up. I don't know how I knew it. I'm psychic, but I was hearing the Empress, so that goes back to when I was saying that she's definitely going to have children. The Empress is pregnant here, but also the Empress represents fertility, abundance. She's very nurturing, very caring, very open, very nice, very gentle. This is going to be a very sweet girl. She's going to be very gentle, very open, very caring, very nice. She's definitely going to have children. She's definitely going to have a family, because she definitely wants that family life. She definitely wants to settle down with someone that is in alignment with her, that makes her feel good as well. But that's funny, we have the Empress here with this crown on. Look at this crown here. This little girl is going to be royalty, and she knows it. She's going to make sure she knows it. She knows her worth. She knows what she deserves. And she's definitely going to build a nice life for herself. I definitely feel that. But the Empress coming up here is very, very nice. Very nice. So I definitely feel like she's going to be married to someone, and she's going to have children with them. She could have 2 or 3 kids. But yeah, I definitely feel like she's gonna be like royalty. People are just gonna be drawn to her. She's gonna be very beautiful, very attractive girl, and people are just gonna be drawn to her. They're gonna love her energy. They're gonna love her aura. They're just gonna love being around her, and people are really going to shower her with a lot of love, and she's gonna be very abundant, definitely very abundant. But she's definitely going to love to be very social, be around people. But yeah, I definitely feel like she's gonna be very nice. She might like nature as well. She might like to go outside, and she might like flowers, plants. She might love animals, and she's gonna be very sweet, very gentle, very calm, very relaxed, very peaceful. Doesn't like confrontation, anything like that. So I definitely feel like this little girl is not going to be a handful. You're just going to have a little girl that's just very sweet. You might be like this. She might take on a lot of traits that you have. But I definitely feel like this little girl is going to be a very good soul. She's going to be very sweet, very pure. She's going to have a beautiful heart, a beautiful aura, and people are just going to be very attracted to her. She's going to be very, very beautiful. I love that. I love that the Empress came up here. That is so beautiful. I love it. That's very nice. So that is pretty much it for the personality. I do have quite a few other cards that's going to piggyback off of what else that this future child is going to be like, what they're going to do, and things like that. But I definitely feel like this girl, she's definitely going to be a wife and a mother. She wants the family life. She's not playing about that. And she's going to be very abundant. She's going to be very sociable, very open, very free, very loving, very caring. She's going to have good energy. She's going to have a nice, solid group of friends, very balanced, very peaceful. All that good stuff. But let's see what else we have. Wow, we have the Two of Pentacles again. Two of Pentacles twice. She's gonna be very balanced, very flexible. She's gonna be very, very flexible, very adaptable. She's gonna adapt to any situation. She's gonna go with the flow. Literally, she's gonna go with the flow, because here it says here moving with the flow. So she's definitely going to beat to the own, tune to the own beat of her drum. I forget how you say it, but she's gonna be very flexible, very balanced. She's gonna go with the flow. She's gonna be very adaptable. She might take on a lot of things, but she's gonna know how to do it. She's gonna be very driven, and there's not too much I can say about Two of Pentacles, because Two of Pentacles is here twice, and Two of Pentacles came up in her personality. So she's just she's just confirming to me that yes, she's going to be very balanced. She's going to be very flexible. She might be an earth sign. She seems like this girl is very grounded as well. She's very grounded and centered within herself, within her environment. She's very grounded, and she's very fair, very, very fair. Oh wow, we have here Justice. I can't make this up, y'all. Justice represents balance and fairness. She's just telling me once again, yes, she's going to be very fair. She's going to be very balanced. She's going to make sure that there's justice brought. She's going to make sure everyone feels equal. She's going to make sure people feel equal. She's going to make sure she's equal, like someone's on her level as well. She's going to have a very high vibration. And look at this. Look. There's a crown right here. The crown. Wow. Royalty. She's gonna be royalty. She's gonna be very, very, very royal. But I definitely feel like she's going to be very fair, very equal. She's gonna bring justice to those that need it. And she's probably gonna be a helper. She might work somewhere in the justice system, wanting to bring fairness, wanting people to hear her voice. She might be like a motivational speaker or something like that. She's gonna stand up for those that are in need of it. So she's not gonna sit on the side. She's not gonna sit on the sideline while somebody's getting bullied, or while someone is going through a hard time. She's going to help them. She's going to speak up. She's going to say what she feels. She's going to speak her voice, because she knows that justice needs to be brought. She wants that fairness. She wants that balance. But I definitely feel like she's going to be very spiritual, very, very spiritual. Like on the outside, people might see her as this royal queen. They might see her as this royalty, this very beautiful, attractive, very good looking queen. But on the inside, she's actually this very spiritual, very aware, very intuitive being. She knows that she's a spiritual being. So I definitely feel like she's gonna be very connected spiritually. But she gives me High Priestess vibes as well. She's gonna be very knowledgeable, very wise. But I definitely feel like she's gonna be very fair. She's gonna be very, very fair. And I said that with the Two of Pentacles twice. So she's just confirming to me the same things I've already said. Guys, I can literally pull any deck and the same messages will come through, honestly. But let's continue. Oh, wow. Ten of Pentacles. Guess what Ten of Pentacles is? It's the family card, the legacy card, the retirement card. You have everything that you need. You have the family. You have the husband. You have the money. You have the home. You have the life. She's going to build a legacy, y'all. I'm telling you. She's going to have a legacy. She's going to make sure her name is known here. She's going to have a family. She's going to be married. And she wants that whole life. She wants it all. She wants the whole shebang. And that's why she's going to be very driven, very confident. She's going to work very hard. She's going to move from the 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles very quickly. She's going to be very, very abundant because she knows what she wants. She knows what she deserves. And she knows that if she can achieve it, she can do it, she's going to get it. Whatever she wants, she's going to get. She could be very spoiled as well, but I definitely feel like she just created a very nice book for herself. Like her book of life, I feel like she created very, very nice. She's still going to go through her challenges, her struggles. She's still going to have her, her moments, making mistakes. But I definitely feel like she's going to very much learn from that, and she's going to keep moving forward no matter what. But she's going to be very abundant, y'all, very stable, very grounded. She's going to have the whole life, and I'm telling y'all, I can't make this up. She's going to have the whole 9 yards, the whole 10, 12 yards, okay? She wants it all. I'm hearing that song by, I don't know if you guys have watched High School Musical 3. I used to watch it all the time. But it's the song, she reminds me of Sharpay, but more sweeter Sharpay. But it's the song where Sharpay is singing, I Want It All. So literally, she's going to want it all. She wants to travel. She wants to go places. She wants to have all the luxury. She wants to have all the abundance. But I feel like this child here, she's going to be very humble. She's going to be very humble. Even though she has everything, she has the life. She's very beautiful, attractive, confident. She's going to be very humble. Because we have a lot of pentacles here and we have the justice here. So I feel like she's going to be very grounded, very humble, very, very sweet. She's not going to be like brash, bold. She's not going to just, what's the word I'm looking for? She's not going to be very, I can't figure out the word, y'all. But she's just going to, she's not going to flaunt it like in people's faces. She's not going to rub it in people's faces. That's what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, she's going to be very abundant. So, yeah, the song I was hearing is I Want It All by Sharpay. If you watch the song, the video, then it'll make sense. But she's going to want it all. And so, wow. The next card we have here is the Habit. This is the Devil in traditional tarot. So she's going to have some kind of habit, something that is going to really affect her. I don't think it's going to be something very bad. I think where her habit is going to be that she's going to want so much, she's going to be very spoiled, that if she doesn't get it, it might make her feel some type of way. She's going to be, she might fall into a relationship where she is very codependent on that person and wanting them to be fair with her and balanced with her. But I feel like she's going to move out of that. She's not going to stay in that very long. But I definitely feel like she's going to have a habit of like, it's almost like she's going to be so driven, so confident that she's just going to want everything. She's going to have all the money. She's going to have the success. She could be a workaholic. I mean, the devil can signify any kind of addiction, any kind of obsession, even OCD. That's an obsession. So she could be very detailed. She could be overthinker. She could be very intimate with a lot of people. I mean, sex is an addiction as well as an obsession. These are just examples that I'm giving so you guys can get a picture of what I'm trying to say. But it's going to be some kind of habit that she's going to be really, that might kind of control her. I don't feel like it's her ego. It might be her ego because she might be so confident and so open and free that her ego might get to her. But I definitely feel like it's going to be some kind of habit that's specific to her. And it's just going to be something she has to learn through. Like I said, she's definitely going to go through her mistakes. She's going to go through her fair share of going through her bad times and things like that. So she's going to have some kind of habit, something. And wow, we have Victory. This is like the 6 of Wands in traditional tarot. But Victory, she's going to be very successful. The 6 of Wands talks about success. It is victory. She's going to be very successful. She's going to achieve everything that she wants in life. And she's going to do it no matter what. She's going to reach her goal. She's going to be victorious. Maybe a name for her could be Victoria. But you see how beautiful this girl is? She's very beautiful. It's almost like she's saying she could do it with her eyes closed. That could be her habit. She's just so confident within herself. She probably just, it could be that she's so confident that she never knows that she's wrong. Like, she never believes that she's wrong. She is very intuitive, very spiritual. So it could just be like, you know, the saying, I can do it with my eyes closed. That's a lot of confidence. Not confidence, cockiness. That's what it is. She could be very cocky. That could be her habit. She could be so driven. She could be so confident that it turns into cockiness. But, I definitely feel like she's still gonna be humble. She's still gonna be very sweet, but she's just gonna know who she is. She's not gonna settle for less. So the next card I have here is Storm Warning. So like I said, she's definitely going to go through her fair share of things that she has to deal with. Some kind of storm. It's definitely going to be attached to this devil energy. It could be a person that she could be in a toxic codependent relationship for a while, and then she gets out of that. It could be something that she faces that really awakens her, that really brews up a storm within herself. But I definitely feel like she will have victory moving out of that, which is quite interesting. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This 8 and 2 adds up to a 10, and this is a 10 here. So the 10 breaks down to a 1. Ones represent new beginnings. So she's always going to go through a cycle of ending something and starting something new. So I feel like she's going to be one of those people that she doesn't stay in a situation for too long because she wants to get out of it. She wants to do something new. She's always going to want to do new things. She's going to be very explorative, very adventurous is what I'm getting to. But that could brew up a lot of storms because she's so adventurous. She wants to do everything. She wants to go after so many things because everything that you go after might not be good for you. So that could be a habit for her. She goes after so many things. She's so adventurous. She wants to do this. She wants to do that. That sometimes she might choose things that are not the right thing for her. And she could end up in a situation that could really affect her in some type of way. But she's going to bounce back from it. No doubt she's going to bounce back from it. But like I said, victory is here. She's going to have victory getting out of whatever storm that she gets into, whatever situation that she ends up in. But yeah, she's definitely going to be one of those people that bounces from one thing to the next. She's going to have so much energy. So like I said, that could be a habit for her as well. But it's going to be tied to this devil energy. That's what's going to make her get into this storm warning. Because she, like I said, she could be very confident, very overconfident, which turns into cockiness. And she's like, you know, I'm not wrong. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. Could be very sassy as well. But she's just gonna feel like she knows so much that she doesn't have to listen. She doesn't have to take heed of other people's advice. So it is gonna put her into situations that she has to learn to get out of. She's gonna learn her lessons though. She's gonna learn her lesson. But like I said, I don't feel like she'll be in that situation for too long. Wow, the next card we have here is Door to Value. What I tell y'all, this girl gonna be wealthy. She gonna be rich. She wants the money. She wants it all. Like I said, she could be a workaholic. That's a obsession as well. So she's gonna open the door to value. She's gonna be very abundant, very stable, very secure, very secure within herself. She's gonna be a saver. She's gonna save her money. She's gonna make sure she spends her money wisely. So she's gonna be welcomed with so much abundance, so much money, because she's going to work hard for it. She's not going to settle for less. She knows that she is a queen. She's a true queen. She's gonna be very independent as well, very independent. And maybe her being so independent, that could make her mad that other people are not independent like her, and she might want other people to be independent, and they're codependent, or they just don't have any kind of dependency, and that could make her upset. It could cause her to get into like arguments with people. I don't think she's gonna be confrontational, but she's definitely gonna speak her mind about people, what they're doing and what they're not doing, because she wants to bring justice. And sometimes when you bring justice to those, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But sometimes everybody doesn't need to know everything and everybody's opinion. So she might be one of those type of people that really is very opinionated, that speaks her opinion. But like I said, I definitely feel like she's going to very much so be very abundant, very secure, very stable. And the next card we have is Truth Be Told. She's gonna tell the truth. She's gonna be very honest. She's gonna be very open. You see how the doors are open here? She's gonna be very wise, intuitive girl, like I've already said here. She's going to very much so have a very big heart. She's gonna be very loving, very caring, and she's gonna always want to change. She might want to try to change others, which you cannot change people. That's one of the lessons she might have to learn, that you can't change everyone. But she's not gonna hide under a mask. She's gonna be her true self. She doesn't care who people see her as. She doesn't care what people think. She doesn't care what people have to say. She's going to be true within herself, true within her knowing, because she knows who she is. She knows the wisdom that she has. She knows how worthy and deserving that she is. But she's going to have a very big heart. She's going to be very open. She's going to give a lot of love. She's going to be very she's going to love unconditionally is what I'm hearing. But she's going to tell the truth. She's going to be very, very honest with people, regardless if you want to hear it or not. Because to her, that's justice. That's her being true within herself, within her morals, because she's very fair. She's very honest. She's a very good soul. I don't think she's a very bad person. Like I said, she's going to go through her time. She's going to have her moments, because all of us have bad traits and we have good traits as well. But that's what makes us who we are. That's the yin and yang. That's the duality of what we are as spiritual beings. So you can't have good without bad. You can't have bad without good. So but like I said, she's definitely going to tell the truth. She's going to be true within herself, within her knowing, and she's going to make sure she speaks her mind, she speaks her voice, because she's not going to be one of those people that sits on the sidelines and just is very shy, is not very open, is not, doesn't speak up. She's going to speak up for herself and for others. And I like that. I definitely like that. She could be very opinionated though, very opinionated, but I think it's for the best. I don't think she comes off as a very, mean type of person. I think people might think that because they don't understand her or understand how she comes off, but I feel like she does it from a place of love. She does it from a place of love and trueness within herself, within her heart. But she's not going to wear a mask. She's not going to wear a mask, and she's always going to change. She's going to want to change. Oh yeah, next card we have here is building blocks. This adds up to a 10. Like I said, she's definitely going to go through a lot of times where she might fall, but she's going to bounce right back. She starts from the bottom and she works her way back up to the top. But she's definitely going to build herself up no matter what. No matter how many times she falls, she's going to get back up and she's going to start over and she's going to rebuild herself. But I definitely feel like she's going to very much so build a life for herself, build a nice, stable, secure foundation for herself. We do have the 10 of Pentacles here. That is foundation, that is secure, that is stable, that is abundance, that is the whole shebang, y'all. That's the whole thing. But she's going to make sure that she builds a life for herself and she builds a foundation for herself. Like I said, she's definitely going to go through times where she's at the bottom, but she works her way back up. And then she might fall again, but she works her way back up and she keeps going. She doesn't give up. She keeps going no matter what. She has that drive where, you know what, I might be here now, but 2 months from now, 3 months from now, even 3 years from now, I might be somewhere else. She's not going to give up. She's going to believe in herself and she's going to make sure she does what she has to do. And regardless if she has to start over and over and over and over and over again, she's going to keep going. Like I said, the Chariot, she's going to keep moving, keep going. She's going to stay in her Chariot. She's going to stay in her Queen Empress energy. And she's going to make sure she do what she got to do. She's not going to pity herself. She's not going to be down. I don't see anything here about her being depressed or sad or anxious or pity. She's going to make sure she get back up. If she falls, she get back up. She's going to be very, very strong, very wise, very true within herself, within her knowing. And I'm getting so many goosebumps. But she's going to be a true character, y'all. She's going to be a true, genuine person. Very true heart. Very good soul. Very hardworking. She's never going to give up. Never. So if you think that if she falls and she ain't gonna get back up, you thought wrong, because she gonna do it again until she get it right. She's gonna be very detailed. She's gonna make sure she get it right. So I would definitely absolutely love that. I absolutely love that for her. So very knowledgeable young lady, very knowledgeable, and she has an old soul. I definitely can tell she has an old soul. It seems like she's been here before, which we all have been here plenty of times before, but I feel like she's a very, very old soul, which is funny that I said that because my light flickered. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my lamp flickered. But she's gonna be a very old soul. She's gonna know. She's gonna be very bright. She's gonna shine her light. I feel like she's gonna be a light worker. She's gonna follow her purpose. She's gonna follow what she's meant to do here. She's definitely going to be a divine feminine. She could be in a twin flame relationship. I definitely feel that because we have the Empress here. The Empress is always the divine feminine card for me. So I definitely feel like she's going to have a partner who's her divine masculine, her twin flame. And she's going to settle down, be married to that person. And she's going to have a life with that person. Because that is who's going to be in alignment with her and her true self. So but she's gonna shine her light very, very bright, very bright. She's gonna love things. She's gonna love people. She's gonna love animals. Very, very sweet girl, very sweet. And I do have one more card for you guys. Wow, I can't make this up, y'all. The last card, I haven't even looked at this card. The last card is what? Light. What did I just say? My lamp flickered for a reason. She was trying to get me here. Literally. This girl's so smart. She's very smart. She knows what she's talking about. She's very precise. The card says, imagine yourself as a being of composed energy and light. Because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. People are going to be so drawn to her like a flock of birds. She's going to shine so bright, y'all. Very brilliant. She's very brilliant. Like, I just love that. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but my lamp literally flickered. Before I started talking about her being, very bright and shining her light. And the reason I started talking about the light is because the lamp flickered. So I was like, she's going to be very bright. She's going to shine very bright. And then the next card is light. I can't make this up, y'all. I just can't. So... yeah, she's gonna be very brilliant young girl, very imaginative. She's gonna shine very bright. People are definitely gonna be attracted to her, very attracted, very vibrant. Like I said, she's gonna know who she truly is. She believes who she is. She believes in the infinite possibilities. She knows she's a spiritual being living a human experience, and I definitely love that about her. She's very wise, y'all. Very old soul. She knows what she's talking about. So yeah, she's going to follow her purpose. She's going to know what she's meant to do here. She's going to be a light worker, a healer, helper, whatever it is that she's really called to do, but she's going to do it. Yeah, she's like a little angel. This is God sent. She's an angel. So she's going to blossom and bloom very much. She's going to blossom and bloom so bright. And she's going to make sure she harvests and waters all her seeds and making sure that they bloom into fruition. They transform. She's always going to transform. She's always going to change. She's going to love it. And I love her energy. I love her personality. It's very nice doing this reading. So wow, very nice. Very nice. So she's gonna be very powerful as well. She's gonna be a queen, an empress, royalty. I'm telling y'all, I can't make this up. But other than that, that is really all I have to say for you, Power 1. I very much so enjoy doing Power 1. This is the first Power I just started, but I very much so enjoyed the vibe of this little girl. She's very sweet. So for those of you that pick Power 1, if this resonates for you, definitely give it a like, share, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss when I post videos. Definitely follow me on Instagram so you don't miss my announcements or anything else that I post. I will be posting a lot on that account. If you would like a more personal reading, then definitely send me an email with your info and I can get you booked for a reading. My schedule is open. But other than that, I hope you guys are spreading your love, spreading your light. You're having a great day out there, being happy, staying safe as well, staying safe and protecting yourself. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Bye, Power 1. Hello, Power 2. Welcome to your reading. Hope y'all are having a great day today. I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. If you would like a more personal reading, definitely send me an email with your info. That way I can get you set up with a reading. My schedule is open. And if you would like to, definitely follow my Instagram so you can keep up with me and the channel. And that way you can see when I post announcements and readings. And I'll do pickle card readings on there as well. Please use your intuition and discernment when picking these piles. If this pile does not resonate for you, you can definitely pick another pile, or the reading might not be for you. And I do have a variety of other spirit baby readings and other readings as well, so you can go watch those. But other than that, just hope you guys are having a great day today. So let's go ahead and get started. So you picked here the smiley face and this play tag. I don't even know where I got it from. I just know I have it. But I feel like this child here is going to be very happy and playful. Very playful, very happy, and could be a boy. Could be a boy coming through, because I'm being drawn here into this blue. But I definitely feel like this child here is going to be very happy, be very playful, have a lot of energy. So let's start off with my Rugrats cards. I did pull 2 Rugrats cards for every pile to see what babies could be possibly coming through. This is a future child reading, so please just take the messages that resonate. But yeah, I just wanted it to be I didn't want it to be so many babies coming through, so I just picked 2 cards for each one, and whatever spirit babies wanted to come through with their messages, then they would come through. But the cards I have here are, wow, Angelica and Chucky. What did I say? We have a boy here. I knew I was drawn to the blue. So we have here Angelica and Chucky. So a lot of you could be having a girl, a lot of you could have a boy, a lot of you could have boy-girl twins. I do feel like if you have a girl and a boy, I definitely feel like the girl will be older, because Angelica is older in the Rugrats show. But regardless, you could have one girl, you can have one boy, you could have a girl and a boy. They could just be brother and sister. Well, of course they be brother and sister, but they don't have to be twins is what I'm getting to. They don't have to be twins. But very nice. We have a boy here, so I definitely feel like they're gonna be very energetic, very happy, very friendly, very friendly. So let's see what the cards have to say. I'm gonna start off with 2 divine cards that I had, and this is what their message is. Ooh, so the first card we have here is impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Okay, so this future child is and like I said, it could be for the little girl or the little boy. It doesn't have to be just both of them. But this future child is going to be very impatient. They're going to have to learn what impatience is, and they're going to always have so much energy, be very happy and wanting to play all the time, that they're not going to know what it means to be patient and take your time to work on things, is what I'm feeling here. So yeah, they're going to have to learn that everything works in divine timing, and they might have a lot of delays, which is part of their lesson, because they're so impatient, and they have to learn to work through that. They have to learn that everything happens at the right place at the right time, and you can't rush things, because like I said, they're going to have so much energy. It's like they're going to be very in a rush all the time. They're always going to be wanting to play. They're always going to want to have energy. So it seems to me they're going to have to learn how to balance between work and play. But it's going to make them very impatient, especially if they're trying to work on something. They might get frustrated. They might feel like, is this even worth my timing? So they're definitely going to have to learn to work through impatience. And wow, we have here true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty, I think that's how you pronounce it, actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. They're going to have to know what true love is, which they are going to know what true love is. I feel like they're going to be the type of child that rushes into relationships, and so when they rush into relationships, because they're so impatient, they want to get into everything. They want to go ahead and do it already. They don't want to take their time with it. So I feel like they're going to rush into relationships and rush into things that don't serve them, and it could a lot of things that don't serve them, that's not right for them. But that's going to be a part of their lesson, because they need to know the value of patience and true love. And they're going to fall into a lot of relationships. They're going to be rushed into a lot of relationships, and a lot of those might not serve them, and they could use that person. They could use other people, and just for the benefit of they wanting to do it. They just want to experience it. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because everybody wants to experience certain things. So I don't want you guys to see this in a bad light. I said this in the first pile. You cannot have good without having bad. We all have good qualities. We all have bad qualities. That's the yin and yang. That's the duality of it. You have to have both. There's no darkness without light. There's no light without darkness. So these are just the things that I'm hearing. So I do want to make that disclaimer. So please don't be offended. Please don't shoot the messenger, okay? But I definitely feel like they're going to rush into a lot of relationships, and they're going to have to learn what it is to be patient and take your time to find out what true love really is. They're going to have to take their time with a lot of things, but they're going to very much so rush into a lot. Yeah, they could be very intimate with people, very intimate, and they could just, jump into relationships just for the sex. They could just jump into relationships just because it feels good, just because they think it's good. But that is a lesson for them that they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to learn that true love takes time, it takes patience, it takes understanding, it takes the whole thing. It takes forgiveness. You have to learn to love unconditionally. You can't love with conditions. So I feel like their biggest lesson is going to be learning to love unconditionally and to not take not to rush into things, not to take from others, but not to rush into things. So let's go ahead and look into their personality. So the first card I have here is Five of Pentacles. So they're going to have a hard time in their reality because they're going to have, they're going to go through a lot of things because they're going to rush into things and a lot of things are not going to serve them. And they're going to have to learn what it feels like to be patient, to work in, I'm hearing they're going to have to learn to work and balance play. Like I said at the beginning, they're gonna have to learn to have that balance because they're gonna be so energetic, they're gonna be so playful, they're gonna be so into things, they're gonna be rushing, so they're gonna end up in things that don't serve them, and they're gonna have a reality check is what I'm hearing. They're gonna have a harsh reality check, and that's really gonna get them into line is what I'm hearing. They're gonna get into alignment. So they're gonna go through a time in their life where they're just going through these lessons. I just feel like they're lessons, getting them to grow and to, move out of that. But it's going to make them understand what it means to be patient and to take your time, to not just jump into anything because you think it's good, because it looks good, because it might feel good. Making sure that you just do it because it is within your heart, making sure it's in alignment with your heart, with your soul. So they're definitely going to have a lot of lessons that they have to learn. They're going to go through a hard time. They might struggle with money, being in different jobs, in and out of jobs. They're going to struggle with relationships. Five of Pentacles talks about struggles and a harsh reality hitting you pretty hard. So it can talk about loss of relationships, homelessness, friendships. It can talk about losing anything, losing money. Pentacles talks about your environment. So I definitely feel like they're going to have to learn to get through this. They're going to have to learn to change their reality, change how they view things, change how they think. So they could be very driven by the ego, and that's why they end up in situations like that, because the ego is impatient. The ego is the one that uses us. The ego is the one that says it looks good, it feels good, so it is good, and I'm going to do it. That's the ego. So they're going to have to learn how to follow their heart. But they're going to have a harsh reality, y'all. They could be homeless. They could lose a lot of relationships. They could lose friendships. They could lose money. So however it fits, but I definitely feel like they're going to go through some things that's really going to hit them. They're going to have a really harsh reality check. And yeah, wow. Next card we have here is Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is always the player card. Player. So I don't want you guys to be offended, but the Knight of Wands talks about having a lot of energy, taking action. The Knight of Wands is very impulsive energy. Wands is very expressive. When you see wands, that's energy. That is very energetic. That's expression. So this child here is going to be very energetic and very playful. Like I said, very energetic, very playful. So this child could be a player where they use others just for their own benefit, for their own gain. They could also be very impulsive. That's why they get into situations that don't serve them. Impulsiveness leads to impatience. And they're going to be very bold. They're going to be very bold. They're going to be very confident, but that's not going to get them into good things is what I'm hearing. So I feel like, I don't think this is going to be their whole life, but what I'm seeing so far is that they're just going to have a lot of energy. They're going to always take action. They're going to want to do whatever they want to do because they think it feels good. They think it looks good. They think that's what they need. And they're going to have to learn that that's not what they need. It's not something that is going to benefit them in the long run. But yeah, I definitely feel like this future child could be a player. And it don't have to be that they play women or they play men. It could just be like they like to play a lot. Like they like to play with people's feelings. They don't care. They like to joke around. They like to be a jokester. They like to be a prankster. It could be things like that. So, but I definitely feel like they're going to be very energetic. Very, very energetic. Oh wow, yeah. The next card we have here is Seven of Wands. So a lot of energy, y'all, a lot of energy. But the Seven of Wands talks about overcoming obstacles. So I definitely feel like they're going to stand their ground and they're going to overcome this reality. They're going to overcome their obstacles because for one, they're very bold, very confident. So no matter what it is, they're going to stand their ground. They're going to get through it. They're going to overcome whatever it is that come in their way. They're going to be very strong, very, very strong, very resilient. But like I said, they're going to go through some times where it's not going to be very pretty, and they're going to have to learn the lesson of patience, of taking your time, divine timing, of love, of not putting all your eggs in one basket is what I'm hearing. But they're going to overcome obstacles. They are going to overcome this. So I don't feel like they're going to be in this reality through their whole life, but it's going to be very challenging. They're going to have obstacles. The next card we have here is the Moon. So they're going to be very intuitive, but the Moon talks about things being hidden. It talks about like secrets. So I definitely feel like they're going to hide a lot of things. They're not going to show, you know, on the outside that they're going through a hard time. They're not going to show you what their feelings are. They're not going to express their feelings. They're going to just work through it. They're going to get through it. It's almost like they're going to do it alone. They're not going to want people to help them. They're going to want to keep things hidden and under the rug because they don't want people to see them as this Five of Pentacles energy. They don't want to see them as this type of person that's lacking in this, that's lacking in that doesn't have enough, that doesn't have this, that doesn't have that. So, they don't want people to see their true stuff, their true things that are going on in their environment, the true things that they keep inside. So that could make them suffer from anger issues. They could have anxiety. They could have depression. So Five of Pentacles, that's a harsh reality. You could suffer through depression, anxiety, and Five of Pentacles is like a lack mentality. So in your mind, you're lacking something. So in their mind, they could have this lack mentality like, man, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough. I'll never have that. I'm never going to have this. So that's just things that I'm hearing here. So they're going to keep things hidden. They're not going to be very open with a lot of things. They're going to just keep things to themselves because they don't want people to know who, you know, what's going on and what they're doing. And they're just going to making sure that they keep it under the rug. They keep it hidden. And so they could hide their true motives as well. Like I did say with here, the Knight of Pentacles is the player card. So if they are the type of person that plays women or plays men or just very a prankster or a jokester, they're not going to show their true intentions of what they're doing. They're going to hide that because they don't want people to know, you know, what it is that they're really trying to do. And as you can see here in this card, it says, let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. And it also says here, oh yeah, it says here, sovereignty, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, y'all, actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. So yeah, they're going to keep their intentions very hidden and very secretive because they might be that type of person that uses people. And they might be that type of person that just whatever they want, they're going to get it. And they don't care about the consequences. And that's why they're going to have a lot of reality checks. That's why they're going to go through some hard times. It's almost like it's going to be karma. They're going to have to deal with that. And they're going to overcome a lot of obstacles. There's going to be a lot of obstacles in their way, but they're going to overcome that. And the last card for their personality is King of Wands. So look, we go here from the Knight to the King. So I definitely feel like they're going to get out of that. They're definitely going to build something better for themselves. They're going to be able to express what they have inside. They're definitely going to be very charismatic. They're going to be very adventurous. They're going to go after things that they really want, that's really in alignment with their true self, with their heart. And I feel like they're going to follow their heart. So at one point, they're going to be in this Five of Pentacles, this Knight of Wands type of reality. They're going to hide things and they're going to just do whatever they want. And then they're going to have a harsh reality check. Something might happen and they're just going to snap out of it. And they're going to end up like, you know what? I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to be in that type of energy. I want to be better. I want to do better. And they're gonna turn into this King of Wands. Now it could also mean that they could be very egotistical as well. They could be too bold, too overconfident, too cocky, too expressive, and that could be a bad thing as well. But they're moving from the Knight to the King, so I feel like that is a good thing, that they move from this player type of energy to a more not player type, but a more mature is what I'm hearing, because the Knights can be very immature, very impulsive, but the King and Queens are very mature, very mature. So I feel like he's going to be immature for a time in his life. He's going to be very immature, or she's going to be very immature, and then they're going to mature into something better. They're going to do better. So you're gonna have your hands full. I do want to say you're gonna have your hands full for a time being, but like I said, they're definitely gonna mature. They're gonna grow and learn through their lessons, because they're gonna realize that they can't keep doing this forever. They can't stay in this energy forever, especially if they want to get out of that Five of Pentacles energy. They have to do better. They have to want to be better, do better, work better, balance between work and play. But they're gonna be very mature. They are going to be mature. So that's pretty much it for their personality. Very interesting personality. This might not be something that you want to hear, but I don't feel like this is a bad soul. I just feel like this child is just going to go through times, and they're going to be who they want to be. Every child is not going to be innocent and sweet, and they want to have good morals. Every child is not going to be like that, because every person is different. Everybody has their own individuality, and so everybody's experience, everybody's book of life, everything is different for everybody, because that's what's going to grow them. That's what they're going to learn through. That's going to be what's in their book of life. So you could be that type of person where you've been through reality like this. Someone else that you know could have been through a reality like this. So we all are not innocent. We all are not going to be these good people that are very into their morals and blah blah. I'm not trying to keep repeating that, but I just want to say that because a lot of you might not want to hear a message like this. And like I said, this is a general reading, so if you don't feel like this resonates for you, you can book a personal reading and we can look into your child. But like I said, everyone is going to be different, and this child here, I very much so feel like that they're going to go through things like this, and that's okay. That doesn't mean we bash them. That doesn't mean we look at them less. That doesn't mean that we don't love them less. It just means that we are still going to be there for them. We're going to support them. We're going to make sure that they're okay no matter what. And, they are going to mature. They're not going to stay in like that forever. They're going to mature. But they got to mature on their own terms. They got to learn their lessons. They have to. They have to. So, let's go ahead and move further. So, wow. See, the next card we have is Ace of Pentacles, Abundance. So, I definitely feel like they're going to have an opportunity to start over, to get out of that Five of Pentacles, to start new, and to be in this King of Wands energy. They're going to be very abundant. They're going to work towards their money. They're going to learn how to balance between work and play. It's going to take them a while to get there, but they will get there, because they're going to have a new beginning. They're going to go through a harsh reality check, and then it's going to put them into alignment to where they need to be, to who they need to be, and they're going to start over. They're going to do it better. They're going to do it right, and they're going to be very abundant, and they're going to find something that's very, they're going to find something they're committed to, because I definitely feel like they're not going to commit to a lot of things, because they're always going to be on the go. They're going to be in a rush. They're going to be very impatient. So they're not going to commit to a lot of things. So they might not commit to relationships. They might not commit to a job. Like I said, they might be back and forth through jobs, back and forth through relationships. So they're going to find something that they're going to be committed to long term, and it's going to keep them stable. But it's going to take them time to get there. And when they do find that, they will be in that King of Wands energy, very mature, very charismatic, just very kingly or queenly. So we do have a boy and girl here. So next card I have here is Three of Swords, Disappointment. They're going to go through some disappointments. They're going to go through some heartbreaks, because they're going to go through this harsh reality. So They could be that type of person that they get their heart broke, and then after that it's like, you know what, I don't care anymore, I just want to play people, I'm gonna do what I want to do because that person didn't have to do me like that. I didn't have to get my heart broke. What did I do to deserve to get my heart broke? But they're gonna go through a time where they're gonna be very sad, they're gonna be very disappointed, very frustrated. And that's okay. They have to work through those emotions. They have to learn to get out of that. But Three of Swords does talk about heartbreak. It does talk about disappointment, sadness, and hurt. So they're going to go through a lot of things that hurt them, and they're going to keep that hidden because they don't want people to see that hurt. They want to continue to be strong, and they just want to keep doing what they want to do. But they're going to have a lot of disappointments, and that's why they're so impatient, because they don't want to be disappointed. They want to hurry up and get into things. They want to hurry up and see if it's going to work out, because they know they might be disappointed. They know they might get hurt, and they're trying to avoid that. They're going to try to avoid that. But I definitely feel like they're going to go through their time where there's going to be, a lot of disappointments, a lot of things that don't work out for them, because they don't want to listen. They don't want to, stick to something, and they don't want to be patient with it. They don't want to see it grow. But like I said, they definitely are going to mature out of that, and they're going to commit to one thing. They are going to commit to one thing instead of a bunch of things, okay? Even a person, place, thing, whatever it may be, they're going to commit to something that keeps them stable and in alignment. But they're going to go through a lot of disappointments. Wow, y'all, I can't make this up. Next card is anxiety. What did I just say? They're going to suffer through anxiety. They're going to suffer maybe through depression. They're going to be very sad, very in their head. They're going to go through a lot of hurt, and that's going to make them very anxious. It's going to make them, not trust people. It's going to make them do what they want to do. It's going to make them, see things different than what it really is. And I know that's not something you want to hear, but like I said, a lot of us are this type of person that we do suffer through things like this, that we've been through a reality like this. So we all are not innocent, okay? I know for me at one time, I've been through a reality like this. Not exactly like this, but very similar, okay? But Nine of Swords, anxiety. This child here is going to suffer through anxiety. They might suffer through insomnia too. They might be, staying up all night because they don't want to sleep, because they can't sleep, because, they're constantly going through things. They're going through harsh times. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do next, how they're going to do it, how's this going to work. And they're not going to want help because they're going to keep it hidden. They're going to want to figure out how to do it themselves. Yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to suffer through some kind of maybe depression, sadness, definitely anxiety, and a lot of hurt. So that's just a heads up. So I do feel like they're going to mature out of that. They're definitely going to get out of that. And wow, the next card we have here is woman holding a heart. So yeah, they're definitely going to get out of that, because they're going to learn to be vulnerable. They're going to learn to be vulnerable, and they're going to learn what true love really is. And then, like I said, they're going to commit to one thing. They're going to commit to something they truly love, because they're going to go through a reality like this, and it's going to push them to know true love, to know patience, to know what it feels like to actually open your heart to love, to not be so afraid. They could be afraid to love, afraid to open up, and that's why they keep things hidden, because they don't want to be hurt. They've been hurt before. But I definitely feel for pile 2, for these children, because it's not easy going through a bunch of hurt. It's not easy putting your heart in and putting your heart on your sleeve and putting everything out there, and you just getting nothing in return, and you're going through these harsh realities, these harsh relationships, these things that don't serve you, and it turns you into something different. It makes you give up on it. It makes you be like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do people how they do me, and that's on me. That's period. So, but they have a huge heart. They have a really big heart. They do have love in their heart, and that's the reason why that they suffer through like hurt and sadness and anxiety, because they have a big heart, because they know how to love. They know they want to experience love. They want to know what love really is. They just don't want to be hurt. And the one thing about love people don't understand is you have to experience love in its entirety. Love is just not always good. You have to experience the bad parts of love too. And that's what shows you what true love really is. Love is unconditional. But you have to experience love in its entirety. You cannot experience all the good things about love, because in life there's not always good things. Everything is not all peaches and rainbows and sunflowers and sunshine. There is going to be rain. There's going to be clouds. There's going to be storms. There's going to be bad times. There's going to be rough patches. But that's just what we experience, so we can know the duality of both. And that's the duality of love as well. Love is love. Love is the greatest love of all. But love can make you hurt people. Love can push you to be a different person. Why do people get their heart broken? Because of love. Why do people get their heart healed? Love. Love is that's the duality of it. You get your heart broken by love, but you heal with love. So a lot of people don't understand that, but I definitely feel like this child here is going to have a big heart. They're going to be very loving, and they're going to transform, and they're going to change into wanting to heal themselves, wanting to heal their heart, wanting to give their heart to someone, wanting to open up to love, wanting to open up and express their love. They're going to be very mature. They are. But they're going to go through their lessons. They're going to go through a time where they don't understand. They don't know. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know what to do. So I definitely feel for this pile. I definitely feel for them. Oh yeah, look at this. Next card is financial constraints. What did I say? 5 of Pentacles, hard reality, money, losing things, losing a job, losing money, losing relationships. They're going to go through their struggles, y'all. They're going to struggle. I don't look at these cards when I'm picking them, okay? I talk to the spirit babies. I tell them, you can pick whatever cards you want to pick, whatever messages come through, and I will deliver that message. And if this is the message they want to deliver, then this is what is going to be delivered. So if you might not want to hear this, but that's okay. But if you were drawn to this pile, if you were drawn here and you feel like this is your child talking to you, then this is for you. This is your child. And I don't want, I don't want it to, be put it like that. But it's just the saying, like, a lot of people get mad when a message comes through like this because they don't want to believe it. They just think, that's negative. Messages are not always going to be all peaches and cream, y'all. Sometimes you're going to have to hear a message like this so you can understand. It's also a heads up as well. So, but this child is going to go through struggles. They're going to struggle. They're definitely going to struggle. They're going to have money issues. They might end up losing a home, relationships. They might end up being homeless. You never know. You never know. But that's just what they create in their book of lives. And they're not going to be that type of person, where they want people to know this. They're not going to show it. They're going to put a smile on their face. They're going to act happy, still playful, still this person on the outside, but on the inside, they're going to suffer. They're going to be suffering because they're going to be going through a lot of things. And that's where the support and love is what they're going to need. But they're going to have to work through that. They're going to learn. They will. But they're definitely going to go through a time where they're not secure, they're not stable, and they're losing a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of places. So they are going to struggle. Definitely going to struggle. So the next card I have here is adjacent possibilities. Look at that. They're going to have a lot of options. They're just going to be following after many things, especially in love. They're going to have many different options, many different people they're going to pursue, and they're going to deal with a lot of they're going to deal with a lot of options, a lot of illusions. This reminds me of the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like options, it's like illusions. It's almost like trying to decide which one to pick. So they're going to have a hard time, being with just one thing. They're not going to commit to just one thing. Now they will find that one thing they commit to, but they're going to go through a time where they're very choosy. They're very picky. They're, going after this door. And then once that door is closed, they're going through another one. 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 Because they're like, I got many options. I can do whatever I want. And all those doors may not lead to the right thing for them, which can cause them to go through struggles, insecurities, go through lack, mentalities, go through relationships that don't serve them. Okay. they're going to have a lot of possibilities. They're going to follow so many possibilities. It's going to be hard for them to just choose one, because they're going to always want to be moving. They're always going to keep their mind moving, because they don't want to be sitting in one spot. They don't want to suffer through, what they're going through. They just want to, get it over. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just choose something else. Maybe that'll work. Choose that. Maybe that'll work. If it don't work, on to the next. So they're always going to be wanting another possibility. They're always going to be going through different doors. But I definitely feel like they will mature, and they will find one thing that is solid, that is stable, and they're going to commit to. And that involves relationships, places, jobs, whatever it may be. But they're going to have a lot of possibilities. They're going to have a lot of options. People might be really attracted to them because they're very beautiful, very handsome. And so they can have many options. They can have whoever they want. But, yeah, they're going to have a lot of possibilities, a lot of options. The next card we have here is flexible. So they're going to be very flexible. They're going to be very flexible. They're going to adapt to their situation. And like I said, that's probably why they're going to keep things hidden, and why they don't want people to know, because they're always going to keep going. They're always going to keep wanting to find another possibility, another option. But it's going to make sure that they're flexible. They're going to be adaptable. But eventually, once they get out of, that situation and this reality, they're going to be... they're going to stick to one thing, and they're going to go with that, and they're going to be, they're going to adapt to it. They're going to go with the flow with it, is what I'm trying to get to. But I definitely feel like, they're just going to have, their arms reaching everywhere, very flexible, going there, going here. It's almost like they're going to stretch their limits, it's almost like that. But I definitely feel like that they are going to, they're going to be very adaptable to the situation. And so they might stay in a situation for a long time and go through a harsh reality. It don't even have to be many relationships. It could be one relationship they stick to for a long time because they adapted to that, and then they get really hurt, and it really causes them to go through, this harsh reality, this struggle. And like I said, it could be many things that they adapt to, and they're just going to be very adaptable to it. They're just going to, be like, it is what it is. I'm okay with that. So, but like I said, they're going to transform. They're going to change. They definitely are. Next card we have here is Imagine. So look at that. Yeah. They're going to have a very big imagination. And so when I see Imagine, I think of Imagine the possibilities. So they're going to be very imaginative, very in their mind. They're going to very much so find, the possibilities. They're going to make sure they find another way. Like, they're not going to just stay in one situation. They are going to find a way to get out of it. They're going to find other ways. They're going to find many possibilities, because they don't want to stay stuck in that. They don't want to be in a reality like that where they're always struggling and they're always into something. So like I said, they're going to mature, and they're going to find one thing that is solid, is stable, because they're going to have so many possibilities. They're going to make sure they figure out another way. They're going to make sure, look, if this don't work, I got to find something else. If that don't work, I got to do something else. But that's also going to teach them to learn how to be patient, because just because one thing didn't work, doesn't mean you have to, keep trying a new way. It just means like maybe the way you tried that one thing just wasn't the way you're supposed to do it. Maybe you try another way to do that one thing, and it turned out differently. Hope that makes sense. But I just definitely feel like they're going to very much so imagine all the possibilities. They're going to be very much going after different things and trying to make sure that they don't stay in the same situation. They're not going to be very committal, is what I'm getting. They're not going to be very committal, but they will find that one thing. They definitely will. And they're going to learn to listen to their intuition. They're going to learn, like I said, they're going to learn to listen to their intuition, learn to listen to their heart, because that's what's going to lead them in the right direction. That's the direction that they're going to want to follow. I definitely feel like they're going to find a partner as well, because I'm being drawn here to the two. Twos represent balance, partnerships, union. They're going to find a partner that they're in balance with, that they want to be with and commit to. A person that they really love and want to be with. And they might marry this person as well. So, but it doesn't even have to be just a relationship. It can be a job as well. It can be a place. But they're going to find one thing that they commit to. and they're going to very much so love it. It's going to be in balance with them. It's going to be in alignment with them. It's going to be in alignment with their heart and what they want for their life, and what's going to make them stable. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Imagine card. But I just definitely feel like they're just gonna make sure that they don't they're not gonna be closed-minded. They might be closed-hearted, like close off their heart, but they're not gonna be closed-minded. They're always gonna find a new way. They're always gonna find something new. And I do have one more card. Oh wow, the last card we have here is Soul Power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. They're going to transform, y'all. They're going to find their power. And look, this is Red, King of Wands. They're going to know who they are. They're going to know that they are a soul, a spiritual being living a human experience. They are not just the body, okay? We are not humans. We are spiritual beings living a human experience, which is why these experiences that we experience through is what grows us at the soul. We come here to experience love. We come here to experience everything that we want to do for our book of lives, like I've been saying in this whole pile. Just because this is what their reality and what they're going to go through, what they're going to be like, looks like, is going to be all part of their soul growth. It's going to bring power to them. They're going to learn who they truly are. They're going to learn how powerful they are. They're going to remember who they are. They're not going to stay in this reality. They're going to, progress out of that. But they have to go through it to learn. They have to learn patience. They have to learn true love. They have to learn what it is to be opening your heart, to imagine the many possibilities, to stick to one thing and commit to that. They're going to learn. Absolutely. They're going to learn what their power is. They're going to learn who they are on a soul level. They're gonna be in tune with their spirituality. They are. But they're going to go through some things, and it's going to push them to get there. It is. But yeah, they're going to find out who their true self is, and they're going to stick to their true self. They're going to be their true self. Like I said, from the Knight to the King. From the Knight to the King. So I definitely feel like you don't have much to worry about. You're going to worry about them because they're going to get into some things, some situations, but they're going to get out of that. They're going to be very strong. They're going to progress, and it's going to be a part of their soul growth. So you have to let them experience what they experience. I know we want to protect our children, and we want to make sure that they don't go down the life, the path that we went through. But whatever they create for their book of lives is what they create for their book of lives. And no matter what, they still have to experience it. That's what they created. That's God's plan. That's their plan, not ours. It's not always about us. We have to let them learn and experience and grow and evolve through their own transformations, through the things that they have to go through. And that's just that. But they're gonna know. They will know who they are. They're gonna get out of this situation. They're not gonna suffer through anxiety for a long time. They're not gonna go through a harsh reality for a long time. They're not always gonna play people and be hurt and be depressed. They're gonna work through that. They're gonna learn. They are. And they're going to find something or someone they commit to and be stable and secure, and it's really going to grow them, and their soul is going to grow and evolve. They just have to get there first, okay, y'all? So I don't want to keep saying the same thing, but honestly, this was a very beautiful pile, and I'm glad I got to do this for pile 2, even though it might not have been messages that you didn't want to hear. But like I said, sometimes you need to hear a message like this. So other than that, if this video resonated for you, definitely give it a like, share, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post videos. And if you would like a more personal reading, definitely send me your info. My email is in the description box below. My schedule is open. I can get you set up with a more personal reading. Definitely follow my Instagram so you can keep up with me and my videos and this channel and things, anything that I need to announce, things like that, y'all. Just go ahead and follow the Instagram. I will follow back. Other than that, continue to spread your love, continue to spread light, be happy, be joyful, stay safe, protect yourself. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye, Pile 2. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Hope Hope you all are having a great day today. I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. If you would like a more personal reading that looks more to your situation, my schedule is open. Definitely send me an email with your info and I can send you my information about the readings and prices and get you set up with a reading. Also, I do have an Instagram, so if you have not, definitely go follow that Instagram so you can keep up with the channel and know what's going on, announcements, pick a card readings, things like that. I do want to say, if this video does not resonate for you, definitely pick another pile, or the reading may not be for you. I do have a variety of other spirit baby readings and other readings as well that you can look at, but please use your intuition, your discernment when watching these videos, guys. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Hope you all are having a great day today. So on pile 3, you have here with this butterfly, and we have here this Hello Kitty charm. This actually came off a necklace, and I love Hello Kitty, y'all. I love Hello Kitty. So this could be a little girl. Could be a little girl coming through. She's probably gonna be very fancy, very shiny. Maybe she'll like butterflies. It could also be a boy as well. But maybe a favorite color would be pink, and maybe they'll just be very transformative. They like to change. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. I did pull 2 Rugrats cards to see what babies are coming through. I only did 2, so this can be like a really general reading. I didn't want a whole bunch of Rugrats cards coming through, but it can be anyone's spirit baby coming through with the messages. So let's see what babies are coming through. Oh wow. We have here Susie and we have here Tommy. So we have a boy and a girl. So definitely this little girl might be older. This little girl might be older. She might be your only child, and I definitely feel like this little boy is going to be very like a mama's boy. He's going to be very connected to you and the father. But I definitely feel like for those of you that picked this pile, you could have a little girl first and then a little boy. You might just have one girl, you might just have one boy. They could be twins. I don't see them being twins, but I definitely feel like the little boy is going to be younger. He's going to be a mama's boy. But he could be your firstborn son as well, and this could be your firstborn daughter. So that's just a couple of things that could possibly be happening. That's funny, like I did channel that message, so there was definitely a little girl that was coming through here. So let's just go ahead and start off with their message. They only have one divine message, and we're going to start off with that and then look into the rest of the reading. So, oh wow, we have here forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. So, wow, that's very interesting that I said with the butterfly that they're going to be very transformative. They're going to like to change because they're always going to be open with new things. They're going to be very forgiving. They're going to have a very pure heart is what I'm getting. So it's going to help them forgive things. They're going to go through a lot of healing. So they might go through some times where it might not be very, okay. But they're going to heal a lot and they're going to learn to forgive. But they're going to be very forgiving, very open. Yeah, very sweet child, very open, very forgiving. They're going to go through a lot of healing, a lot of transformations is what I'm getting. But let's go ahead and look into their personality. So the first card we have is 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're going to go through a lot of things. 10 of Wands talks about responsibilities, a lot of burdens. So they're going to be burdened with a lot of responsibilities, and they're going to have to learn to, let that go and learn to accept things for what they are. And they're going to have to heal through this because they're going to go through a lot of changes. They're going to go through a lot of transformations, and they're going to be so open and so forgiving and so honest that they're going to take on so many things. They might take on emotions of others. They might take on responsibilities of others. They might feel like they have to carry the weight of everything because of who they are, because they're such a good spirit, they're such a good person. They always want to be helping. They always want to forgive those. They always want to see the best in those around them, and it could cause them to have a lot on their shoulders, a lot of weight that they're carrying. But there's going to be something they're going to have to learn to transform and change. They're going to have to learn to work through that. But they're definitely going to have a lot of responsibilities that they're carrying. Yeah, they're going to have to learn to accept that they can't help everyone and they can't always take on everyone else's burdens. I feel like they might be an empath as well. They definitely might be an empath where they're just, very sensitive, very in tune with everyone's emotions and very in tune with what's going on with everybody. So it might make them feel burdened that they carry on feelings and emotions of others. They're going to probably be able to feel what people are feeling. If you guys know what an empath is, then you know what I'm trying to say. I'm an empath as well, so I definitely understand this. But they're going to be one of those type of people that just are so forgiving. They're so open. They're so loyal. And they want to make sure that they can help as many people as they can. But they're going to have to learn that they cannot help everyone. They cannot always heal everyone, because not everyone deserves help. Not everyone deserves your love, your light, your energy. You have to discern those who do deserve it. And so some people are users, some people are manipulators, but they're gonna have to learn to, you know, get through that and learn to accept people and things for what they really are. If someone shows you their true colors, then you have to accept for what it is. You can't keep painting a new picture over them and expect them to be someone different, and that's going to cause them to carry even more of the burden, carry more of the weight. But they're just going to be so open, so forgiving, so trusting, so loyal, very innocent. So they could be naive as well, very naive. So they're just going to have to learn to work through that, learn to not carry the weight and burdens of everyone. We also have here justice. So yeah, they're gonna be very fair, very fair, very equal, very imbalanced. They want to make sure that everyone has everything that they need. They want to make sure they can help as many people as possible, and they want to make sure that everyone is equal. They want to make sure that everyone is in alignment, that everyone has what they need. Like they're gonna carry a lot of burdens, a lot of weight, but I definitely feel like they're gonna learn they can't carry everything. They can't carry everyone. They're gonna learn that, you know, just because this person looks like they could be a good person, I don't even want to say that. It's going to be like they're going to have to learn to discern. They're going to have to learn to discern whether or not this person deserves it or if this person doesn't. And it might be something bad to say, but like I said, everyone does not deserve the love, the light, the energy that you put out, because people are users, people are manipulators. They will use you for their own benefit. And they're going to have to learn that. That's something they're going to have to learn through and work through and grow through. But they're definitely going to be just very balanced. They want everything to be fair. They want to be, you know, very, you know, they want to have justice. But they're going to have to learn to judge well. And that's what discernment is, the ability to judge well. So they're going to have to discern between those who deserve it and those who don't. And it's not even like deserve. No, yes, it is, because we all are deserving, we all are worthy, we all deserve, you know, love and attention and help and things like that. But everyone has their own gain from it. So if someone is, you know, you feel like someone deserves it, but they're, you know, abusing it, then that's when you have to discern, like, okay, you know, you don't deserve any of this from me anymore. You don't deserve my time and attention, and you're not in balance with me. You're not being fair with me. So they're just gonna have to learn how to discern. And they will. And we also have here Seven of Swords. Yeah. People are going to take from them. People are going to very much try to manipulate them and take from them. Seven of Swords talks about loss. It talks about stealing. It talks about theft. But the way that I'm reading it is that people are going to steal from them. People are going to steal their love, their light, because they're so forgiving. They're going to steal. It's almost like they're going to try to steal, you know, things away from them. And like they might try to steal their joy, their happiness, you know, get them out of balance. So they're going to have to learn to work through that, learn to discern who it is that is deserving and worthy, you know. But people are going to manipulate them. They're going to use them. They're going to take from them because they are just so open. They're very naive. They're very forgiving. And they want to make sure they can help and heal those that really need it. And so it's going to cause them to, you know, go through a lot of changes. They might go through things that are just very burdensome. You know, they're carrying so much weight. They're carrying this. They're carrying that. They got so many responsibilities. And it's just not serving them. It's not benefiting them. So, yeah, I definitely feel like people are going to take advantage of them. Definitely take advantage of their sweet, kind nature, very loving, sweet, forgiving nature. And I hate to say that, but that's just, you know, their personality. People are going to take advantage of them. They're not going to take advantage of others. They're not going to use people because they're going to be that type of person that's just very friendly, very open, very forgiving. It's almost like they're going to try to take away people's burdens, take away the pain from those, take away that hurt, and take away that injustice. That is almost going to be like that they're going to try that their hardest to do that is going to cause them to be manipulated, to be used, to be taken advantage of. That's the way I'm trying to make it make sense. So the Seven of Swords, like I said, talks about theft. It talks about loss. So they're going to try to take away the burdens, the responsibilities, and the hurt from others, because they don't want people to feel like that. They don't want people to go through situations like that. But they have to learn to accept that everyone has their own path. Everyone has to go through what they go through. You cannot take on the burdens and responsibilities from others. And they're going to be very burdened with people's responsibilities because they want to take that away from them. They want to take that hurt and their pain. I definitely feel like this person, this child, is going to be a healer. They're going to be a helper. They're going to want to, they're going to be really empathic. So that's really going to affect them in a type of way that they're going to have to learn to discern, who really is in need of help and who really is just using you just because they can. And the last personality card I have here is Six of Swords. So they're going to be very calm. They're just going to go with the flow, very smooth. But I definitely feel like they're just going to be on a smooth journey. They're not going to be, I don't feel like they're going to go through hard times. I just feel like people are just going to take advantage of them, and they're going to want to try to help those and take their burdens away. And they're going to have to learn, that everyone doesn't, deserve, your time, your attention. They don't deserve everything that you put out. But they are going to learn to move in their own direction, into a calmer, smoother journey, into a more peaceful state of mind. They're going to be very peaceful, very calm. So I definitely feel like they're just going to be very forgiving, very open, and very sweet, very, very sweet. So yeah, they're going to always keep moving forward. They're just going to keep moving forward and keep going with the flow. They just go with the flow. They're very chill. I just definitely feel like this very chill vibe, this very sweet, very nurturing vibe. They're very nurturing. But they're just going to have to learn, everybody is not your friend. Everybody is not a lover. Everyone is not who they say they are, who you think they are. You better discern who that person really is. But they're going to learn. They're going to learn, listen to their intuition. So we also have here, oh, look, Three of Pentacles, mastership. So yeah, they're going to learn. They're going to master their emotions. They're going to master discerning who and what is going to benefit them, and who is, really real and who isn't. Three of Pentacles also talks about waiting for your ships to come in. It's also like waiting for the best to come. So I definitely feel like they're going to be very lucky, and they're going to have a lot of good things coming to them, because they're going to have a lot of good karma coming to them, is what I feel. Because they're so helpful, they're so forgiving, they're so loving. So even if somebody takes from them, even if somebody takes advantage of them, they're going to get good karma. They're going to reap their rewards, because in their heart, they know that they put out good. They know that they have good intentions, and they're not going to worry about if, they need to get back at someone, if they need to take revenge over someone. They're just going to keep going with the flow. They're just going to keep moving forward, because they know God is going to bless them with their rewards and everything that they need. I got so many goosebumps, y'all. So they're gonna be rewarded with a lot of good karma. They're gonna have good karma in their life. They're gonna have good things happen to them. But they just gonna have to learn that, you cannot help everyone. You cannot take everybody's burdens. You cannot take things from those because you feel like that they don't need to go through that, which I really understand that, because I'm that type of person as well. Like, I want to take people's hurt. I want to take people's, pain away. But you have to learn you cannot help everyone. You can only do what you can, and you cannot spread yourself so thin that you helping everyone else and you don't put yourself first. So they're going to learn to put themselves first. But I definitely feel like they're going to have a lot of good karma, a lot of good luck that comes to them, because they're so helpful, they're so forgiving, and they're so very nurturing. It seems like they're an angel. They're very much an angel. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to have a lot of good things coming to them. Oh wow, look y'all. We have here the transformation. And I literally said with the butterfly that they're going to go through a lot of transformations. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make this up. So yeah, they're going to transition, and they're going to transform into something very beautiful. They're going to always transform. They're going to always want to change, because they don't want to stay, in one position. They don't want to stay like, this normal, typical person. They want to be more. They want to be greater. This is also the Tower in traditional tarot. So I definitely feel like a lot of changes is going to happen to them. Sudden changes, sudden things are just going to end for them. But I feel like it's going to be a good thing for them. It's going to be good towers, because they're going to be that type of person that tries to take on so much that that tower has to fall. You cannot take on all those burdens and expect, things to not come crashing down. So I feel like the universe is going to bring tower moments to them to show them, hey, you cannot take on everything. You cannot do everything by yourself. You cannot expect to, take away things from people and expect to heal every single person if you're not putting yourself first. You have to help yourself first and, heal yourself first before you go after everyone else. But, still, you cannot spread yourself too thin. So I feel like they're going to go through a lot of transformations. They're going to go through a lot of changes and a lot of transitions, a lot of tower moments that make them, understand and realize, they can't just help and take on all the burdens. So, but they're going to have a lot of good luck. This is going to be a good thing for them. This tower moments, these transformations are going to be good things for them. It's not going to be something bad. It's going to be very, very good. Very good. And we also have here 10 of Wands again. I can't make this up, y'all. They're going to be that type of person that goes through some, burdens and responsibilities that they're carrying too much weight. But look, we have the butterflies here. We have butterfly. They're going to transform. They're going to be brought these tower moments to transform and to drop those burdens, to drop the weight. They're going to have no choice but to drop it. The universe is not playing with them because the universe does not want them to continue to take on all these burdens, to continue to take all the weight. Just because you're a strong person, just because you can help everyone, just because you can do this and that and this and that, doesn't mean you have to do it, to the point where you don't have any more to give. Because they're going to be a very giving person. So I definitely feel like they're going to go through a lot of changes, a lot of transformation. They're probably definitely going to like butterflies. So I find it very funny that the butterfly come up here, talk about transformation and change. We have here transformation. We have here these butterflies here. It's the only card that has butterflies here. And 10 of Wands is here twice. I can't make this up, y'all. I literally can't. So I don't look at these cards. I just let the babies draw the cards and I go with the flow. But, yeah, they're going to go through some hardships because they're going to try to take on the weight of everybody. They're going to try to take it all. So, and they're going to have to learn you cannot do it alone. You cannot take everything by yourself. Just because you have two hands doesn't mean you have to carry it all with two hands. Let people help you. Let people go through what they have to go through. Accept things for what they are and move on. And they will learn that. Because the universe, God, is not playing with them. They're going to be brought these tower moments, these sudden changes, and this is going to just come out of nowhere. It's going to be like destruction. You know what? You got to get out of that. I'm not going to let you continue to go through that. Because they're going to be such good people. They're not going to know their limits. They're just going to spread themselves too thin, and God in the universe is not going to allow that. It's not going to allow them to continue to spread themselves thin, especially the people that don't deserve it, that is using them. And they're going to have to learn to let people go. They're going to be that type of person that they're not going to be able to let people go. They're not going to let situations go. So they're going to have to learn to forgive and accept it for what it is and for what people really are, who people's true colors really are. Because they're just going to be that type of person that they see the good in people. They're very empathic. They're very, a good soul. They're very nice. They're very sweet, but they're also naive. They got to learn to listen to their intuition. They got to learn to discern who is good and who is bad. And that's not to say, I don't want to say it like that because there's no such thing as there's good people and there's bad people. We all have good and bad within us. It determines what you bring out the most. So some people can bring out more bad qualities within themselves and some people can bring out more good qualities in themselves. But I feel like for pile 3, this child is going to bring out a lot of good qualities within themselves. And so they're just going to have to learn, you cannot take on all the hardships. You can't. You can't. You have to accept it for what it is. You just have to let things fall. You have to let things go. And they will learn that. They absolutely will be the master of that. Absolutely. But they're going to want to change the world. They're going to want to help the world. And I feel like they will. I feel like they could be light workers, healers, helpers. They might work in a justice system somewhere. They might be social workers or, psychiatrists. They just really want to help. They really want to help and heal people. That's probably their main mission here is to help and to heal. But, yeah, they just gonna have to learn, everything isn't what it seems. Everybody isn't who they say they are. If someone shows you their true colors, you have to believe them. You cannot keep painting that picture over them. But, yeah. So they're going to very much so blossom and bloom through these tower moments, through these sudden changes, you know, learning to let things go. Wow, look at this, y'all. Attachment is a 5 here. 5s talk about change. Like I said, they're going to be very burdened and attached to a lot of things. It's going to be very hard for them to let things go. I can't make this up. It's going to be very hard for them to let things go. And it's because they want to see the good in people. They want to make sure, like, you know, people are good. They want to make sure, like, that's who people say they really are. They want to see the best in people. They do. And I can't even lie. This is exactly me. This describes me. Okay? I'm not even a spirit, baby, but I feel like they talking about me. I'm serious, though. I'm serious. Because I'm this type of person. This is exactly who I am. I always want to help people. I want to heal them. I see the good in people before I see the bad. But I had to learn in my life that everyone isn't who they say they are. If they show you their true colors, you have to believe them no matter what. If somebody walks out of your life, if someone walks out of your life, you have to let them go. You have to let them do what they do. Because everyone is not meant to stay on your path your whole life. Some people come, some people go. Some people, you know, are there for a lifetime. But it is what it is. You have to accept and you have to forgive those for the things that they do, for the choices that they make, and you have to forgive yourself. And I definitely feel like this child here is going to be one of those people that has to learn this. They're going to be one of those people that, you know, what I'm describing here. But they're going to be very attached to people, places, things. It's going to be very hard for them to let go. And that's why they're going to be very, you know, burdened in responsibilities. And that is why these towers, these transformations are going to hit them, because they have to let it go. They have to change. They have to let people be who they are. They have to, you know, let go of things that don't serve them anymore. They can't stay in a dark, negative space and expect things to get good. They have to move out of that. They have to transition. But they will be brought with good karma. There will be good things that happen to them because they're such a good soul. They're so loving. They're so sweet. They spread light. They spread joy. They bring happiness to those, you know. And it's just they're gonna have to learn to master, you know, their emotions, master, you know, discerning who people really are. But they're gonna be attached to a lot of things. And we also have here the thinking man. Look at that. So I definitely feel like they're going to be very much in their head. They're going to be very analytical. There we go. They're going to be very analytical, very detail oriented because they think so very much. They might be very in tune with their crystals because crystals are made from the earth. So I definitely feel like they're going to be in tune with the world, the earth. I feel like they're earth angels. They're definitely earth angels. And they're just very nurturing and caring. That's why they're this type of person, because the earth really does affect them. So when things happen in the earth, it really affects them. It really affects their emotions. So they're going to have to learn to master that because they're empaths. They're highly sensitive. And so it causes them to carry on the weight, the burdens, the emotions of others. And it might not even be theirs. It might not even be theirs. So, but they're going to very much so be in their head. They're going to think a lot. And they're going to be very detailed, very oriented, very goal-oriented as well. They're always going to want to find a new way. They're going to be very open-minded, very very smart, very intelligent is what I'm getting to. But they might have like a little bit of anxiety because they think so much. But I definitely feel like they're going to be very intelligent, like geniuses. They're going to know. They're going to have a lot of wisdom. Very old, sweet, pure soul. So the next card we have here is third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So the third chakra talks about the solar plexus chakra. And your solar plexus chakra is your power, your willpower, your drive, the things that you want. So I definitely feel like they're going to have to learn to master their power. They're going to have to learn to master who they really are and not let people take their power away from them, because people are going to really take from this person, this child. They're going to really manipulate this child. They're going to really take advantage and really use this child because of their sweet, caring, kind nature. So they're going to have to learn to set boundaries with people. They're going to have to learn to take their power back and be who they are and be secure within their self, within their knowing. And they definitely are. They're going to be very powerful. And like I said, they're earth angel. You see how this angel popped up here? They're absolutely earth angels, and they have angels protecting them and watching over them throughout their whole journey, because they have an important mission here. They are definitely here to help change and really spread awareness and really help and heal the world, because they are earth angels. That is part of their mission here to do. But I definitely feel like that they're gonna have to learn to harness their power. They're gonna learn to take their power back, to take back what's theirs, and not let people take advantage of them, not people take away their power. They're gonna have to know how much they, are worthy, how much they deserve. Don't settle for less, because I feel like this child here is just going to be like very naive, very open and very into, jumping into things that it might not serve them. And the tower moment is going to, let them know this is not for you. You have to let it go. And they're just going to have to learn to, harness and control their power, to take back what's theirs, to take back their happiness, their joy, their peace, their serenity, because they might suffer through anxiety. They could suffer through depression. I don't see, that really here, but it could be a possibility, because, they could go through things, very burdensome things, and it really could affect them. But, yeah, I definitely feel like they just gonna have to learn to take that power back. That solar plexus chakra is gonna be something they have to work really hard on. It's gonna be a big focus for them. And we also have here message in a bottle. So they're gonna be very much a talker. They're going to like to communicate with people. They are going to be very social. I definitely feel like they're going to be able to communicate with their angels. They're going to be able to communicate with the divine. They're going to, because they're earth angels. So I definitely feel like they're going to be very connected with their angels. They're going to be able to hear messages. They might be able to see spirits. They might be able to feel the energy and presence of others, because they're definitely empaths. They're very, very highly sensitive. But I feel like they're just going to be able to talk to the other world. Like, they're just going to be able to talk to their angels, be very connected with their angels, and they're going to know how to talk to others as well. They're going to be able to give good advice, and they're going to be able to spread awareness. They're going to be able to bring justice and fairness to those. They're going to speak up. They're going to speak up for what's right and for what's wrong. They could be a little shy and a little timid at first, but I definitely feel like they will speak up, especially about things that they love, especially about for those who they love. But yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to be able to communicate very, very well. And we also have, wow, to be fair, I can't make this up, y'all. These cards just come out. I just channel the messages. I can pull any deck and the messages just come out. I don't know how many times I say this that I can't make it up, because I literally can't. They're going to be very fair. Very, very balanced. This is also the Justice card as well. Justice is already here. This child is just confirming to me they're very fair. They're very, balanced. They're very equal. And they want to bring that justice to those. And, if you can see here, there's an owl right there. Owls represents wisdom, knowledge. Like I said, they're going to be very wise, very knowledgeable, very intelligent, and they're going to be very connected to their crown chakra, which the crown chakra has to do with spirituality. It's your connection to the spiritual realm. It's, what you know, your wisdom. And like I said, they're going to be very much so connected to the spirit realm. They're going to be able to talk to their angels, communicate with them. They're going to know and hear messages from their angels. They might be able to see them. Their third eye chakra might be awakened at a very early age. And, they're just going to be very, very sensitive, very highly sensitive being, very empathic. But I definitely feel like that they're just going to be very fair, very balanced. And they're just going to have to learn, what's right and what's wrong. They're going to have good morals, but they're just going to have to learn, if this person is, who they say they are, and, if they're not who they say they are. But, the 8 and 3 adds up to an 11, which breaks down to a 2, which talks about balance, partnerships, union. So it's just reiterating what I was saying, that they're going to be very balanced. And in alignment. So, yeah, very wise, knowledgeable young child. And they're going to be like this at a very young age. So they might come to you with some things and you be like, what? How did you know that? Where did you get that? And they're just going to be very open-minded. They might like to read a lot. They might like to study a lot. They might be into things that other people might not be into. They're just going to be very, very intelligent. I feel like they're going to be very intelligent. And I have one more card for you. Wow. Have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. I told y'all, they're going to be so in their mind, so analytical, so intelligent, so smart that they might be too serious. They're going to be too serious, so they're going to have to learn to have fun. And I definitely feel like this child is going to be very silly, very sarcastic, and be very funny. And they're going to want to have fun. They're going to want to have joy. But they have to learn, you don't have to always be so serious. You don't have to always be in your mind. You don't have to always be thinking, have fun. Go with what your heart says, go with the flow. And I definitely feel like that's a big lesson for them. Like, they have a lot of lessons here to learn, which we all do. But I definitely feel like they're just going to have, learn to have fun and be creative. I feel like they're going to be very creative as well. And like I said, they're going to have a very important mission here. And that's going to spark and stem from their passion, their creativity, and their power as well. They're going to have to learn how powerful they are. But they have a lot of good things coming their way. So, one thing that they definitely just going to have to, really accept and learn is, other people and their true colors, and definitely don't take life too serious. Everything is not always serious because they're so fair, they're so balanced, they're so stern, they want to bring justice. So they might have a hard time, letting loose and, letting things go. Like I said, they're going to carry a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. So they're going to have to learn to let things go, just let it be what it be, and just have fun, go with the flow, live life to the fullest, enjoy it how it is. But they will absolutely be, able to have fun. I definitely feel that. They're going to really get out of, trying to hold on to everything, be attached to everything, and, trying to fix everything, and just learning to heal and work on themselves and have fun within themselves and be stable within themselves and just discern, other people as well. So that's actually really, really nice. This is actually a beautiful pile. So if you resonate with this, definitely give it a like, share, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I post videos. If you would like a personal reading, definitely send me your info. I can look more into your child, get you set up. My schedule is open. And if you haven't, definitely follow my Instagram so you can keep up with the channel, know everything that's going on. Other than that, continue to spread your love, continue to spread your light, continue to be happy, fun, have bliss and joy. And I also definitely feel like this child is going to have a lot of light to bring to those. They're going to be very bright, very brilliant. But other than that, definitely you guys all continue to stay in your love and light and energy. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye, Pile 3. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Hope y'all are having a great day today. I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. I also want to say if you would like a more personal reading that looks more into your spirit baby, your child, definitely send me an email with your information and I can get you set up with the reading. My schedule is open. And if you guys would like to, definitely follow my Instagram account that I did make for this channel. I will be posting a lot of announcements and things like that pertaining to the channel and videos and any information that you guys need to know. Also pick a card readings as well. I also want to say that if you do not resonate with this pile, you can pick another pile or the reading may not be for you. I do have a variety of other spirit baby readings that you can look into and other readings as well, so feel free to look at those videos if you do not resonate with this one. And I just hope you all are having a great day today. Please use your intuition, your discernment when looking at these piles, and let's just go ahead and get started. If you picked this one, you picked it with the Cupcake, Gingerbread Man, and the Heart. So I definitely feel like this is the only pile that had 3 charms. I don't know why, but I definitely feel like this child that's coming through is very sweet, very loving. Yeah, very sweet and loving and very generous, very kind. So definitely sweet because we have here the Cupcake and Gingerbread Man, and very loving because we have here this Heart. I feel like it might be something in their heart that's missing because this heart is like a missing piece here. So it might be something that they're looking for or they might be missing in their life. But we're going to look into the cards. I'm going to be honest, this actually is the longest pile. It has more cards than the rest of them. So there's a lot of information here. I guess that's why there's 3 charms. But let's just go ahead and get started. I did only pull 2 Rugrats cards. Like I said, for every pile, I pulled 2 Rugrats cards to see what children were coming through. I wanted it to be as general as possible. I didn't want a whole bunch of Rugrats cards and pertaining to a whole bunch of babies. So whatever babies coming through, it can be a boy, it can be a girl, it can be twins, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so the 2 Rugrats cards that I have here are, wow, twins and a boy. Interesting. That's why there's 3 charms here. That makes a lot of sense. That's why there's 3 charms here. Because we have here twins and we have here a boy. So a gingerbread man could be for the boy, and the cupcake and the heart could be for these twins, specifically boy-girl twins. They could be boy twins or they could be girl twins. But I definitely feel like there is twins here and there is a boy. Wow, these babies, they don't miss a beat, y'all. They do not miss a beat with these. I can't. They literally pulled twins and a boy, and then we have 3 charms here. It makes a lot of sense. I was like, why is there 3 charms here? It has to be twins in this pile. Y'all, these babies, they be coming through with the messages. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I have 2 cards here. This is just like going to kickstart the reading and look into a little bit of them, and then we're going to get into the personality, all of the messages. So first card I have for you is, ooh, we have here service. So it says, you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Ooh, I feel like this is pertaining to the twins, because y'all know how like twins, they especially twins that look alike, they will try to manipulate those, try to make them see, it's hard to explain. It reminds me of The Parent Trap. So you know how like in The Parent Trap, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's about, you know, Lindsay Lohan, well, the one I've seen, but it's another version as well. But I'm talking about the one with Lindsay Lohan. And y'all know how she met her twin and they switch places to meet, you know, their parents. One of them lives with the mom, the other one lives with the dad. They're separated twins, and they switch lives to see how the other parent is and what their lives are like. So I feel like the twins, they will do something like that. They'll switch, you know, personalities, or they'll switch it up for a day just to see if people will notice, just to see what they can get away with, is what I'm getting. So and I also feel like, you know, they're gonna be like team players, especially like they're gonna, you know how to get things. They're gonna know how to manipulate the system. They're gonna know how to use their cuteness, use their love, their sweetness, their kindness. You know, they might even give you the puppy dog eyes, because they know if they do that, they can get it. Wow. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, I definitely feel like this does pertain mostly to the twins. It can also pertain to the little boy as well. This could be your only son. This could be like your only child. He might be like a mama's boy. He might be a very sweet boy, but he's gonna have his ways. Like, you know what, I can use this to my advantage. Okay. So but that's the message that I'm getting for here. So the next card I have here is companionship. I can't make this up. Didn't I say teamwork? Y'all, it says, when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So I definitely feel like this is pertaining to the little boy, which is quite interesting. So I definitely feel like this is pertaining to the little boy. I feel like he might be an only child, and so he's going to go through a time where he feels alone, like he doesn't have a companion. So he's going to want to, you know, have someone to be there with him. He might have an imaginary friend. That can also go with the twins as well. They might feel like they don't have any other friends but each other, and so they're looking for more companionship. But I definitely feel like they're going to be team players. Like, they're going to always be on each other's side. And but they're gonna have to learn, for each of them, they're gonna have to learn to go through solitude, to go through their own path, so they can, you know, have a healthy relationships. They can experience things in a new light and not be so attached, you know, codependent on other things or other people. This sounds like codependency to me as well. So if you have twins, they could be very codependent on each other, where they don't want to be without each other. Like, they're stuck to each other like glue. Because if you see here, Phil is like almost trying to go away from Lil, but she's like, no, let's go this way, and they're holding hands. But he's like, you know, okay, I'm going, you know, I want to go. And so yeah, I definitely feel like it's gonna be hard for them to be away from each other. Even for the little boy, I feel like it's gonna be hard for him to be away from you and your partner. Like they're gonna always want to be with you. That's why I feel like might be a mama's boy. They're gonna be very attached to you, very codependent on you. So they're gonna have to learn to get out of that and stop, trying to. It's not necessarily using, but it's more so, learning to be by yourself, learning to not worry and depend on everybody else, and so they can have healthy relationships with other people, places, and things. So that's very interesting here, very interesting. So I do want to go ahead and get into their personality. Let's see what else we can see here. So the first card we have here is Four of Cups. So Four of Cups talks about like boredom and discontentment. I definitely feel like this little boy, he's gonna go through a time where he's gonna be like very bored. He's gonna feel very alone, and he's gonna have to learn to work through that. He's gonna have to learn to find a companion, someone that is very healthy and in alignment with him, as well as the twins. It's quite interesting the messages that I'm getting here, because I'm feeling like these cards are going to pertain differently to each scenario here. So I hope that's making sense. Like how I said, I feel like this is towards the twins and this is towards this little boy. So I definitely feel like a lot of you could have one child by themselves, and then a lot of you could just have twins and they're just the only kids that you have. But yeah, I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of boredom, dissatisfaction. They might feel rejected from relationships because they don't have anybody to be with. They just feel alone, feel like, do I really deserve to be with anyone? And that could cause them to use people to manipulate them, to be their friend, to, be around them, to, hang with them. They might make up scenarios in their head, like, let's say for instance, they might say, hey, Mike, my dog died, can you just like come over here and comfort me? They might say like silly, things like that, just so people can be with them, just so they can have someone to be with. And that might not be good, but it's just they want a companion, they want someone to be with, they want someone they can share something with. But I feel like that could just go for this little boy. And it could go, like I said, it could go for the twins as well. They're just very codependent on each other, and they might use each other for their own gain. And they might say things to each other like, if you do that, I won't be with you. I won't be your friend. I don't want to be, hanging around you. I won't be your brother or your sister anymore, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that does, that makes sense why it says here, you stop using, the universe to try to get what you want, and start asking love to use you. And, ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So it's almost like they have to learn how to not grasp and hold on to things, manipulate it in a way that serves them. They have to learn to let it come to them, and let it, love come to them in the healthy form, in the best way as possible, so they won't have to be so bored and discontent and, feeling rejected. And wow, the next card we have here is Seven of Cups. So they're going to have like a lot of options, a lot of decisions, and they're going to go after a lot of many things. It's more so like they want to experience a lot. They want to have a lot. They want, their dreams to be fulfilled. Seven of Cups can talk about dreams. It can talk about illusions as well. It can talk about options. It can talk about many, many things. And what I'm getting here is dreams, illusions, and I'm definitely feeling like those two are tied to some kind of option, they're facing. So they might have trouble deciphering if this is a dream or if this is an illusion. And they're like, if I go after that, then it'll be a dream come true. But if I go after that, it might be an illusion. It might be something that's not healthy for me, if that makes sense. But I just feel like they're going to have like a lot on their plate. They're going to have a lot on their hands. And they're going to have to learn to not choose many cups. They're going to have to learn to choose what's healthy for them. They're going to have to learn to not, be into so many things, get into so many, I'm hearing conflicts. So it might be some things like some conflicts they get into. But I feel like they're just gonna have to learn how to choose wisely, choose what is really best for them. And wow, we have here the Knight of Cups. So yeah, the Knight of Cups, he talks about being a very romantic, very sweet, very kind man, a man that's coming in with a cup of love, that he's very romantic, he's very loving. So yeah, I definitely feel like these kids here, this future child, is going to be very loving, very romantic, and they're going to want to pursue a lot of options, and they're going to want to pursue a lot of people. So they might fall into unhealthy relationships that don't serve them and make them feel bored and discontent. But I just feel like they just have so much love to give. They want to give so much love. They want to have all the romance that they'll do whatever it takes to get it. You know, they might use people just, to get love. They might use people to just get what they want. I don't think it's in a manipulative, I don't think it's in a bad way. I don't think they do it for bad intentions. I think they do it because they just really desire it. They just really wishing and dreaming of it, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. And it might cause them to listen to the ego, because that's how the ego is. The ego gets whatever it wants. If it looks good, it feels good, it sounds good, it is good. So yeah, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, sound like a duck, it's a duck. So I just feel like they're going to be very romantic and very loving. They're going to have so much love to give, and they're going to want people to give them that love back. So they're going to have to learn that everyone is not going to like you. Everyone is not going to be your friend. Everyone is not going to love you like you love them. But that doesn't mean you have to use them for your own advantage to get whatever you want to get, them to fall in love with you. So they might try many different ways, many different options to bring forth their cup of love to those that they really want to have, love with. And it might not work out for them. So they're going to have to learn, like, you can't have everything that you want. And that goes for, like, like I said at the very beginning, they might try to give you the puppy dog eyes. They might try to say one thing or say another thing as some kind of way. Just they're gonna find another way to get what they want, because that's what they really want. And everything that you want is not good for you, and that's gonna cause them to have a lot of disappointments. They're gonna feel rejected, and they're just gonna have to learn what's healthy and what's not healthy. But I don't see this as a bad intention kind of thing. I just see it as maybe they just want attention. They want the love. They want attention. They want love. They want abundance. And the next card we have here is Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving. So it's exactly what I've been saying, is they want that give and receive type of energy. They want to give love, and they also want to receive it. So if they don't receive it, they feel rejected. They feel like, am I worthy enough of it? And they'll find any kind of way to receive that love. But I feel like they're going to be very equal. They're going to learn to be like very in balance and bring love and harmony to those, and they want to receive that. So yeah, Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. And that's quite interesting, because I feel like that's connected to the twins as well. They're going to be like very giving towards each other and wanting to receive that love from each other. And that's how they're going to be with each other. So then when they don't see that from other people, when they don't get that from other people, it makes them feel like, okay, what is wrong? Like, why is it that, my brother or my sister does this to me, but no one else does that? And that's where they're going to have to learn, like, everyone is not going to like you. Everyone is not going to love you. Everyone is not going to give you everything that you want. And so, like I said, they might make them feel rejected, might make them feel lonely, might make them feel sad. But they're going to be very equal and wanting to give and receive to those around them. They're going to be very giving. And wow, next card we have here is Wheel of Fortune. So things are really going to change for them. They're really going to change into something more mature. Not something more mature, but I feel like they're going to have like a lot of changes. They're going to have a lot of good fortune coming to them, because they are going to be like they're going to have good intentions, but they're just going to have to learn, like, you can't not use people to get what you want. You cannot get everything that you want. They might be very spoiled, and that's how kids are, like, especially only child. If you're only child, you can be very spoiled. You get everything that you want, and you're just like, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. Like, I will do whatever it takes. Twins as well, they'll do whatever it takes to get whatever they want, and they'll make sure that they have it. If one twin doesn't get it, the other twin gonna try to get it. But I feel like they're gonna be blessed with a lot of good fortune. They're gonna learn to go with the wheel, go with the flow. And there's going to be a lot of good things that do come to them. They're going to be very abundant, very fortunate. And it's because they, they really want that. They really want to work towards that. They really want to have what it is that they're meant to have. But whatever is meant for them will be meant for them. It will be fated for them to have whatever it is they're wishing and hoping for. which is quite interesting here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups kind of has all these same things in it, because it has a house here, there's a house there, there's a heart there, there's a heart there, there's stars here, there's the star there, let's see, there's a book here, there's a book there. So it's a lot of the same options, so it's a lot of options and a lot of things. They're gonna always want to turn the wheel to have something. They always wanted something. Look, there's the pot of gold here and there's the money there. So it's very similar, like how these came up together. So I definitely feel like for these children here, they're going to be that type of person, like, okay, if I don't get this, I'm going to spin the wheel and I'm getting the next thing. I'm getting the next best thing. And it might not be the next best thing. It might not be, you know, beneficial to them. And so, like I said, whatever they want, they're going to get it, because they're going to have everything. They're going to want everything. They're going to, you know, have a lot of options. They're going to have their eyes on everything that is worthy and that feels like a prize to them. But I feel like that's going to change. And so the next card I have here is Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about loss. It talks about sadness. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to be sad about a lot of things. They're going to be disappointed, because you see how we move from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, and then we move to the Seven of Cups, and then we move to the Knight of Cups. So wow, that's quite interesting. They're going to be in a period of their time where they're, you know, disappointed and rejected. They're crying over spilt milk, you know, a lot of things that they lost. And then they're going to, you know, try to get as many things that they want, you know, going through many options. And eventually they're going to mature out of that. And they're going to be like, you know what? You know, the love that I have to give is very sacred, is very deserving. And I'm going to give it to those that really, you know, deserve it. I'm not going to, you know, use people for love. I'm just going to allow love to come to me, and whatever love I give, I know it's going to come back to me. So yeah, I just feel like they're just going to go through a lot of loss, a lot of sadness, and losing maybe relationships, losing people in their life. And they're just going to have to, you know, be very strong and work through that, because they will be blessed with new beginnings. They will be blessed with a companion that is, you know, very aligned with them and that really loves them. And they're going to know the true definition of love. They're not going to be alone their whole life. And there might be a fear of theirs that they feel like they're going to be alone, like they're not going to have anyone, that they're not going to have a companion. And so they just want to do whatever it takes to have that companion and to be of service to someone, you know, to bring all that help and that love, that attention, their sweetness. They want to bring all the good things to them, but they just have to learn, like, you cannot have everything that you want. You know, they're going to be very spoiled. I feel like they're going to be spoiled. But they're just going to have to learn, like, you know, no means no. And if someone doesn't like you or want you or love you, then you have to move on from that person. You just have to accept it for what it is. Yeah, like I said, they're definitely they're going to find someone that is a companion, and they're going to give, you know, love. It's going to be given and receiving. It's going to be equal. But yeah, they're going to go through like sadness and loss and, you know, losing things, but they're going to be blessed with new beginnings, and they're just going to have to learn that that is part of, you know, their book of life. That is a part of their fate. That is destiny, and that's just the way things are meant to be. So let's just go ahead and get into the other cards. And so yeah, the next card we have here is the Temperance. It says moderation. They're going to have to learn moderation, because they're going to be very spoiled, y'all. They're going to have to learn, like, you cannot have everything that you want. I can't make this up. They're going to have to learn, like, just because it looks good, it feels good, and you think you can have it, doesn't mean you can have it. You can't have everything that you want. They're going to have to learn moderation. And the Temperance is actually a healing card. So that's something they're going to have to heal, is, you know, the aloneness and getting everything that they want, you know, having everything that they want, because they're just gonna have to learn, like, you got to be moderate with it. You cannot overindulge in things, and you can't just use people for your own benefit, and that can cause you to have a lot of sadness, a lot of hurt, a lot of loss, you know, sorrow. And they're just gonna have to learn to heal these issues. They're gonna heal through it, and I feel like they're just gonna have to learn moderation. The next card we have here, wow, Six of Pentacles again, generosity. I can't. I literally can't. Like, they're gonna be very generous. They're gonna be one of those giving people that they just want to give, and they want to receive that back. They really want it back, and if they don't get it back, it will cause them to feel rejected, to feel sad, to feel like, you know, they're lost and that they're not gonna get it. But they have to learn, like, you know, you cannot have everything. It's okay to not have everything. It's okay to lose people. It's okay to lose things. It's okay to lose the battle. You have to pick and choose which battles is worthy. You have to pick and choose what is worth your time. And they're just going to be so generous, so giving, that they just want it back. And I understand that. I completely do. And so yeah, this future child or children, they're just going to be, you know, very generous, and, you know, very much so giving their heart, giving their time, their attention, their love, and giving all that they can. And, you know, they want it back. They just want it back. And that might just stem from you and your partner showering them with much love and abundance and giving them so much attention. And so when they don't go, you know, when they go out into the outside world and they don't receive that back, it causes them to be like, okay, you know, why am I feeling rejected? I already can have this, so why am I not getting that from other people? It can cause them to be frustrated. But they just have to learn, like, you know, everyone is not going to give you everything that you want and need. But they're just going to be very generous, very giving. Wow. We have here the Ninosaurus, and look at that. Twins. It's a Gemini. It's the card of Gemini. I just can't. Oh, I'd be so amazed when the cards come up, y'all, because I don't see these cards. So when the cards pop up, I'd really be amazed. But definitely twins here. Definitely twins. It could be definitely girl twins. But yeah, Ninosaurus talks about like truth and coming in, taking action with truth and your ideas and communication. So they're going to be very idealistic, and, you know, whatever's in their mind, whatever it is that they want inside their head, like I said, it could come from the ego as well. Whatever it is that's in their mind, they're going to go after it. They're going to take action towards it, and they're going to get it by all means. And if they don't get it, it can cause them to be in a different vibration. It can cause them to be, you know, feeling alone, sad, disappointed, you know, rejected. But I feel like they're also going to be very truthful as well. They're going to bring forth truth. And they're just going to be, you know, speak their mind. They're going to say what they want. And they're going to make it clear what they want and what it is they have to say. Just like they're making it very clear here that, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm telling you. So they're making it very clear to me what I'm saying. But they're just going to be very clear with their intentions. And, you know, if this is what they want, they're going to be like, that's what I want. Like, regardless if it feels like to them like there's using or manipulation. So an example I can give here is, let's say for instance they want a cookie from someone. They might go up to that person and be like, I want that cookie. And that person be like, no, this is my cookie, you can't have it. And they be like, why can't I have that cookie? I want it. Like, I can have that. They might be like one of those type of people. So they just have to learn that they can't have everything they want. But they just gonna be so straightforward, so open, so truthful, and communicate very wisely and speak their mind about what it is that they want and don't want. So when people don't reciprocate that back, it makes them feel a type of way. They could have temper tantrums as well. And the next card we have here is the Moon. Look at that, the Moon. The Moon talks about things being hidden and concealing things, making sure you're keeping all your secrets and desires to yourself. So I definitely feel like, one, they're going to be very intuitive, very, very intuitive, but very sensitive as well. But I feel like that they're going to definitely feel some type of way if they don't get what they want. Like, they might try to hide these emotions. They might try to hide how they really feel and just try to brush it off. But I definitely feel like it's going to make them feel some type of way if they don't get what they want. If they don't, you know, take action towards what it is that they truly desire, that they truly, you know, feel a lot of emotion for, is what I'm getting here. And next card I have here is Nine of Pentacles, rewards. Look at that. Yeah, they want it all. They want it all. And they're going to get it. They're going to be very abundant. Very, very abundant. Because they know what they put out. And they know that if they're going after it, they're going to get it by all means. Like I said, they're going to do whatever it takes to get what they want. And that's going to bring them a lot of rewards. They're going to be in this Nine of Pentacles status. And they're going to be very beautiful, handsome children. I definitely feel that. But they're going to achieve a lot. They're going to have a lot of achievements, and they are going to be in this status where they're very independent. They've achieved a lot. They've done a lot for themselves. They worked a lot. They worked on their goals. They transformed because they learned that they cannot, just have whatever they want without working for it. Because I feel like these children, things are just always given to them, and so they feel like they don't got to work for it. They feel like they can just take without, working for it, because they know they can have it. They know that if that's what I want, I'm gonna get it, and I don't have to work for it. I can, make this type of face. I can say this, and automatically, that's manipulation. I can automatically get it. But they're gonna learn to be independent. They're gonna learn to be independent. They're gonna learn to work with things that they want, and they're gonna learn that things come to those that work. You cannot just, things are not just handed to you on a silver platter. Now, they might get a lot of things handed to them because they're going to be very spoiled. But they're just going to have to learn that you have to work for your rewards. You can't just expect everyone to hand everything to you without working for it. But they will. They will definitely work for it. They're going to be very independent. They're going to be in a good status. They're going to be very abundant. And they're going to really... they're going to really have a lot of achievements, a lot of rewards. And the next card we have is Two of Wands, decisions. Y'all, Two of Wands talks about knowing what you want. It talks about knowing what you want. It talks about planning for the future. Like I've been saying this whole pile, they know what they want. They know what they want. They're going to get it. And they're going to make, decisions based on that, what they want. And they're going to plan for their futures as well. But I definitely feel like they're just going to know what they want. They're going to get it, whatever it is. And they're going to, reap the rewards of it. But they got to work for it first. They got to understand they have to work for it. It can't just be, it can't just be given to them, on a silver platter without working for it. But I feel like them working towards their goals, them working on being independent, them working on, standing in their own energy, being alone, is going to, help them make wise decisions and plan for their future and bring these achievements in. But like I said, Two of Wands is just confirming what I said. They just, they're going to know what they want. Oh, wow. The next card we have here is the Lovers. It says ultimatum. So I definitely feel like, they're gonna have it's like an ultimatum with them. It's like, if y'all don't get it, then it's gonna be this consequence. So it's either I get it or it's gonna be a consequence. You have an ultimatum here. But I definitely just feel like they just gonna be very loving. They're gonna want love, and they're gonna be I definitely feel like they're gonna be in a partnership. Like I said, with this Five of Cups, they're gonna find a companion that they really love and they're meant to be with, because they do deserve love. They do deserve to have someone to share love with, and they don't want to be alone, and they're not going to be alone. So they're going to be very loving, and they're going to be blessed with a lover that is really on their level, really in balance with them, and really a companion, and it doesn't make them feel alone. And like I said, I just definitely feel like they just know what they want, and they're going to plan for their future. And I feel like whoever it is that they're with is going to definitely want to plan a future with them, want to be with them for the long while. But yeah. And I do have more cards. I have plenty of cards for this pile. And yeah, next card we have here is Blossoming Abundance. Yeah, they're going to be very abundant. They're going to be very, very abundant. They're going to be very, very abundant. Like I said, with this Nine of Pentacles, they're going to have a lot of achievements, a lot of rewards. And they're going to be showered with so much love and abundance that they're just going to be abundant children. They're going to be very, very abundant. And it does stem from you giving them abundance, but it's also going to stem from their own selves giving themselves abundance, being independent and working for their abundance. But they're going to be very abundant. They're going to have a lot of things, a lot of options, a lot. And that's just why the main reason why they want everything, why they feel like they can have everything. So, but that's just, confirming what I was saying. They're going to be very abundant. And the next card we have here is Community. So this is like my third party card. So I definitely feel like they're going to very much so chase after a lot of people. And because they're going to be very handsome, very beautiful, very, very. And people are really going to love them. But I definitely feel like they're just going to have whatever they want. If they want 3,000 girlfriends or boyfriends, they're going to do that. That's funny, but it's not funny. But I just feel like I really feel like they just want a solid group of friends, a solid group of people that they can call a friend, that they can call a companion, and someone they can really, vibe with, they can really connect with. So while they may go through a phase that they want everything and everybody, I definitely feel like it's from a good place, because they just want to connect with people. They just want to have a soul family, a spirit, tribe, and they want to really have that deep connection with people, a community of people that really thinks and feels like them, that understands them. So I definitely feel like they will have that. Absolutely. They're going to have a solid group of friends, a soul tribe, a soul family, and they're going to be connected with a soulmate as well. I definitely feel that. But they just want to have someone that's on their level. They want people that are in their community, that are part of, their soul tribe, someone they connect with, that's a companion. And we also have here the temple path. Interesting enough. So they're gonna I feel like they're just always going to keep moving. The temple path, I always hear the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. So what that means is, if you guys know, that is from the Wizard of Oz. And in the movie, Dorothy was on the yellow brick road, and she just kept going and going and going. And she believed that no matter, how long it took her, no matter, what, as long as she followed this road, she will get to what it is that she's seeking. So that's basically what follow the yellow brick road means. It means that you're following a path believing that it will lead to success. It will lead to abundance. It will lead you to, everything that you're hoping for. And I definitely feel like they're going to follow a path where they're just going down this road and they're doing whatever it takes to get that abundance, because they believe that they do deserve love. They deserve abundance. They deserve everything that they want. And they're just going to follow that path. They're going to really, really be on that path. But they're going to learn a lot of lessons along the way. They're going to learn some harsh reality lessons along the way, and it's really going to grow them. I really feel like it's going to grow them and mature them. And this adds up to a 3, and this is also a 3. So I am seeing 333. So maybe a lot of you see 333 a lot, but I definitely feel like for the number 3, it does represent like good fortune. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. I see it as good luck. And I see it as manifestation. So they're going to be big manifestors. So like I said, whatever they want, they're going to get. They're going to manifest it. They're going to be very powerful manifestors. I definitely feel that. They're going to be very powerful manifestors. Very creative as well, because 3s represents creativity. So they're going to be very creative, and they're going to create a lot of things, and they're going to go after a lot of things, and whatever sparks their interest, that's what they want. That's what they're going to go after. So I definitely feel like they're going to be huge manifestors, and they're going to create a really nice solid reality for themselves. But huge manifestors here. Huge manifestors. So if you don't give them what they want, or somebody don't give them what they want, they're going to manifest it. They're going to manifest it, and they're going to be very powerful with it. Very powerful. And they're just going to, create their own reality the way that they want it. They're going to have very creative minds. And wow, we also have here happy. So they're going to be very happy, very, very happy, very joyful. And like I said, I don't feel like that the things that they're going to do and the things that they want is coming from a place of, a bad place in their heart. I just definitely feel like they just doing whatever makes them happy, because they want the love, they want the abundance. And I feel like they're going to be blessed with that. They're going to be very happy, because the Wheel of Fortune, their fate is going to turn into a different direction. They're going to go down the right direction, a right path that is in alignment with themselves and with their morals and how they should achieve things. And they're going to be very happy. They're going to be very, very blessed. We have here happy twice. So definitely twins here. Definitely a lot pertaining to the twins here. But they're going to be very happy children and very blessed. And, they are going to be happy with their lives. They're going to be happy no matter what. So I don't feel like they're going to, really just be a bad person, or they just going to manipulate people for their own bad intentions. I feel like they just do it because that's, they want the attention. They want the love. They want the abundance. And, it makes them feel maybe sad and alone, like rejected if they can't have it. But yeah, they're definitely gonna be very happy, very happy. And we also have here, look at this, serendipity. This is a 4-leaf clover. What do clovers represent? Good luck. Very lucky, abundant, fortunate children. I can't make this up. yeah, they're going to have their eye on the prize. They're going to follow something very, very big, something that's going to lead them in a very good direction. It's going to bring them a lot of abundance, a lot of good fortune, and they're going to be very independent, and they're going to have a lot of rewards. So they're going to have a really nice, stable life for themselves. I definitely feel that. But like I said, they're going to go through this phase where, you know, they wanted everything. They just have to learn to, you know, not be so choosy, not be so, you know, spoiled. But yeah, they're gonna be very lucky, very fortunate, and very happy, very, very blessed, very blessed. But yeah, they're just definitely gonna grow after what it is that they want. If it's a big target on it, they're going after it. So yeah, but very fortunate children, very, very fortunate, very abundant. And I have one more card for you guys. We have here intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So they're going to be very intuitive, very, very intuitive. Their third eye is going to be very open. And like I said, they're going to be huge manifestors. So that yeah, they're definitely going to be very in touch with their spirituality, very spiritual, and they're going to be very connected to themselves, the universe, and to the divine. But it's going to take them a minute to get there because they have to, you know, really go through their lessons and learn what it really means to love and to, you know, work hard for the things that you want. But they're going to be very intuitive, and I feel like they're going to be born with their third eye open. They're just going to come out the womb and their third eye is going to be open, and they're going to be very knowledgeable, very wise. And so like they're going to be like old souls. Like they just know, automatically know, like that's what I want. Like they just very smart, intelligent children. But yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to be very intuitive. And that's going to be a really good gift for them at a very young age. It's going to be the greatest gift for them, but they're going to have to learn to follow their intuition and not follow that ego, you know, follow your heart and not what the ego is trying to tell you. But they will learn to follow their heart, to follow their intuition. But yeah, they're going to follow what makes them truly happy, and not what they think is going to temporarily make them happy just for the moment. Because it might be a lot of temporary satisfactions for them, and they're not satisfied with that. And they want, you know, the whole 9 yards. They want, you know, the whole experience. So they're going to really listen to their intuition and their heart and really find what it is that completes them, that makes them whole, that makes them feel that whole experience of love, affection, abundance. And I definitely feel like they're gonna be okay. Very good children. They just have to get out of the spoiledness, you know. But that happens, you know. If you have an only child, or if you have 2 children, or if you have twins, that can happen. You can spoil them to death. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. Because I definitely feel like these children are very sweet, very loving, and very kind. But you know, they just been showered with so much love and abundance that they don't know the limits. They don't know moderation. So they're gonna learn that. They're gonna heal through that. But I mean, other than that, that's really all that I see here for this pile. And I just really hope you guys like it. It was very interesting that I got to channel messages for twins and this little boy. So that's why the pile was so long and why there's 3 charms. These kids are so smart, y'all. So if you like the reading, definitely give it a like, share, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post videos. If you would like a personal reading, definitely send me an email with your information. I can get you booked for a personal reading. My schedule is open. Don't forget to follow my Instagram so you can keep up with me and the channel. And other than that, I just hope you guys are spreading love, spreading light, staying safe, protecting yourself, being happy, and in tune with yourself, in tune with your spirituality as well. So other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye, Pile 4.